What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Smoking Tire Podcast. This episode of the Smoking Tire is brought to you by Vivid Seats. You know, we all love a night out, whether it's seeing our favorite band in person, being in a NASCAR race, motocross, monster trucks, or cheering on your favorite team. With Vivid Seats, you can attend the concert, the show, or the sporting event of your choice at a great price. Vivid Seats is the top source for tickets for all the live events you want to go to. You can sort by price or look for seats in the section and row of your choice. To make things even better, Vivid Seats is giving listeners an exclusive promo code for new customers to receive 10% off your first purchase with Vivid Seats to save even more money. Go to the App Store or Google Play and download the Vivid Seats app. Use promo code TIRE to get 10% off your first purchase with Vivid Seats. That's promo code TIRE, T-I-R-E, to get 10% off your first purchase at Vivid Seats. Every purchase is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee. From the biggest concerts and games to the hottest theater and more, Vivid Seats has it all. Download the app and enter promo code TIRE for 10% off your first purchase with Vivid Seats. Make a memory that lasts a lifetime and let Vivid Seats help you get to your favorite live event. Again, 10% off your first purchase with Vivid Seats at code TIRE. Just go to the App Store or Google Play and download the Vivid Seats app. We are also brought to you by Auto Tempest. I love looking at cars online, whether or not I'm actually trying to buy anything or just get a sense of the market or just burn some time browsing around. What I don't like is double work. So I don't like having to go to 4 or 5 different places and enter all the same search queries to get the same or different results, but it just takes so long. It's so annoying. You've got like a dozen tabs open. Auto Tempest handles all that for you. It searches all the top car listing sites in one place. Sites like Cars.com, eBay Motors, CarSoup, Cars Direct, and many more. Plus many individual dealers and private sellers. You can also compare with results from AutoTrader and all of Craigslist. Not just a 200-mile radius around your city. I'm talking nationwide Craigslist, so you can find the exact car you want for the best price without wasting a ton of your time browsing around all those different sites. Even if you're just checking out what the market has to offer, you can pull up so much more information in so much less time with Auto Tempest. Check it out at autotempest.com. That's autotempest.com. All right, on this episode of the Smoking Tire Podcast, we've got 2 Canadians, Yuri and Jakub of the Straight Pipes are in studio. I knew I would like these guys from the second I met them. Their story is actually quite similar to how the Smoking Tire got started, and they're 2 good dudes. They got a great perspective on cars and life, and I really like what they're doing, and I think they've been very successful at it so far, and we had a great chat. So here it is, Yuri and Jakub of the Straight Pipes on the Smoking Tire Podcast. It's the Smoking Tire Podcast. Here we go. It's a Monday, and everybody works on Mondays. Anyone know that movie?
I don't think so.
It's from the movie Dave. It's from a movie where a guy who looks like the president pretends to be the president. Nice. I wish I hadn't just said the word president there because I got a little angry. Sorry. Yuri and Jakub of the Straight Pipes. What's happening? This one for the video. This is Yuri and this is Jakub. If you haven't seen their show, welcome.
Yeah, we're down here for the Volvo event. And we
Canada.
figured we'd reach out to you so that we could meet you because we actually did really want to meet you.
I hope I bet it's disappointing as fuck.
No, it's wicked.
It's exactly
Just
the
the guy.
same as
Well,
YouTube.
that's the best. That's what I want. If I'm exactly the same, then I'm doing my job well.
Exactly.
Do you think you guys are exactly the same?
Yeah, we get
I
that
think
a lot.
so.
We bicker
I
in
watched
front
a couple of your
people
videos so far. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably swear a little bit more like live.
Well,
but
you can swear on this.
Oh, perfect.
A lot of people say I'm like unprofessional because I say fuck and shit. It's like, dude, there's no FCC. Take advantage.
We get parents with kids, and they watch it with the kids. And
Bro.
we're trying to be nice. We're starting off.
Yeah.
We're trying to be good
Widen
friends.
the audience.
Put on fucking Thomas the Tank Engine for your kids. What are you doing? Car reviews for kids. What do the kids care about the new Range Rover sound system?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the doors go up in some cars. It's pretty exciting.
That's what got me. Is there? Oh, there's no
there
picture in here. Oh, I have a model DeLorean up there. Yeah, the door's going up. That got me.
Yeah.
When they go up, something else goes down.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it's get in the for those of you with us live, if you want to ask Yuri, Jacob, or myself questions during the show, get in the super chat. We will get to that in the last half hour of the show. Super chat is great.
Dude, super chat's the best.
Great.
Yeah.
Because even if someone wants to tell you to go fuck yourself for $5, sure.
Yeah.
You got to take it.
Exactly.
For $5, I'll take it.
Yeah. Dance monkey. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
And everyone else gets to read it too.
Yeah, we can all share in it. So anyway, if you haven't followed them on YouTube, definitely it's The Straight Pipes on YouTube. Holy fuck, you guys have 300,000.
Why aren't you subscribed?
I'm subscribed to like 4 people. You know why I'm not subscribed.
this is like his 10th account.
We were about to have the conversation before we started on this show about how we don't watch anything because we spend our time making shit. But also, follow them on Instagram. They got a fun Instagram, which I like. I like that you guys do your little graphic overlays on your shit. I don't do
thumbs.
that.
Yeah.
Follow me on the gram. My gram is fun as fuck, even though there are no comments. Yeah.
Yeah, how's that going?
Yeah.
It's the best.
No month
We've
or
been getting a
no
lot-
comment October?
I'm continuing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was going to do it for a month as an experiment,
Yeah.
but after the first, 12 days or whatever it is, like, I'm fucking stoked on it.
Yeah.
It's great.
We've just started getting a lot of private messages.
Yeah.
Like, constantly. He gets a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
But it's
I don't have time to deal with
answer.
it.
A lot of car buying advice that we don't really know.
Well, it's that, and it's like, oh, have you ever thought about reviewing a Pagani?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Fucking
No.
obviously I have.
No,
Like,
I've never considered that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that brilliant idea.
But it is cool getting
No.
comments and stuff. At least for us right now, we're not.
Yeah, we
fully
appreciate it.
overloaded.
Dude, you're at 300K on YouTube. You're not,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not nothing.
No, it's not.
That's not, how long have you guys been making videos for?
2.5 years.
2.5 years.
That's
yeah.
As
that's a
reviews.
really good 2.5 years. I mean, that really is. I can't remember my exact like growth rate, but I really think it took me like, it must have taken me a year to get like 10 or 15,000 subscribers.
But we follow
Yeah.
all your guys' like patterns that you guys did. Like
Yeah.
You set the stage for us.
We had to do the Kool-Aid Man through the wall a little bit.
we're like, oh, twice a week, consistent.
Well, that's
schedule.
dude,
Schedule.
Yeah, schedule. When you get people like used to expecting your content, it's important. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people are like, "How come when you do these live podcasts, you don't just leave them up?" And it's because we don't record on a regular schedule, but we have to air the content on a regular schedule.
Right.
And so you want to feed anyone who is like, oh, catches it live, like bonus, great, here we're live. But if not, like the people who are like, dude, Tuesday, Thursdays. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? I listen to this show on my commute on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and if you're late, go fuck yourself.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we're only in town today. So
Yeah,
we have to do
pretty
it today.
much. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, I'm stoked you guys have come in. I discovered you guys, I think even before it was the Straight Pipes. Wasn't it like just Yuri and Jacob go for a drive?
Well, it was always okay. So let's explain. Let's backpedal.
yeah,
so
no, where did you start?
I started the channel myself. The Straight Pipes. I loved car sounds. Literally the Straight Pipes. So I filmed car exhaust videos.
It's a genius move. Did it
So
work?
It worked.
Totally worked, right?
I had a couple of videos that went viral.
Yeah.
But I didn't get many subscribers.
You
I
didn't
got
get press cards.
well, yes.
Well,
that
you
was the
weren't
other
doing
thing.
editorial. You were
Yeah.
doing little clips. For so long, I've told people, dude, just go to every tuner in California
Yeah.
and get clips of their fucking exhausts. Everybody wants to hear what an exhaust sounds like before they buy it. Just call every tuner in California and make a bunch of 30 seconds. Is that what you did?
That's
No,
exactly-
but that was literally my mentality.
Yeah.
So it was like, before you buy an aftermarket exhaust, you want to know what it sounds like.
100%.
But every video, when I started it, because I started it myself like 5 years ago, every video was a guy with a cell phone, landscape mode, screaming and yelling with fucking wind noise. You're like,
You mean
bro.
portrait? Yeah,
Yeah,
portrait.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
yeah,
That
portrait.
was before portrait was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, before Snapchat.
Now Instagram TV, everything's they're like,
Exactly.
why don't you start an Instagram TV channel? It's like, and do what exactly? Film
Yeah.
shit in portrait? Like, fuck off.
Well, even in the film industry, people are turning their cameras, like cinema cameras, sideways now to do ads.
Oh.
For
Yeah, like a
fucking
full
Instagram.
red camera. They've got side mounts for
That's
them.
hysterical.
Yeah, that's
That's so funny.
What can you do, right?
I mean, not do that. Like if you, because I guess you could do frame rate and stuff.
You can punch in, but you know,
we
Yeah.
shoot 4K and then crop it with a fucking.
yeah. Oh, it's probably
my
even
God.
like 8K for these
World
things.
is
yeah.
so depressing.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, so you started by doing exhaust sounds.
Yeah, so I just wanted to get high quality exhaust sounds before I bought an exhaust. So that's where this channel started. And then Yuri worked in the film industry, so I'll let
I
you
worked
take
in
over.
the film industry.
What'd you
Worked,
do?
Commercials, movies, TV shows. I was
Oh.
a drone pilot and
cool.
a movie operator. You know the gimbals.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
I wrote a
Is that the round one?
the big one.
The
you hold,
handheld
but I
one,
used
yeah.
to ride a Segway and do that too. And do
Gangster.
drone. So I was like very gimmicky gimmicky.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Well, back in the day, Tom Morningstar, who was my partner and our first cameraman, used to either put on rollerblades or skateboard while wearing a proper Steadicam.
So I did it with rollerblades,
Yeah.
and then Segways became cheap, like those knee steering ones. So I got one of those. Well, I got a hoverboard and then a Segway. But I used to work for
Segway must have been better because of bigger wheels, right?
it's the steering because you have you knee steer, so you can go straight without like. Have you fallen on a hoverboard yet?
Yeah, I did, but it wasn't so much that I fell because the fall wasn't so bad. It's that when I fell, I sent the thing fucking flying and like put a hole in my. It was like indoors. I put a hole in my wall.
And I scraped up all my floors with the rubber tires. I tried to clean it with Magic Eraser and then took all the gloss off it.
Totally.
But I worked in the film industry, and then I also worked for a Canadian car show that's been around for like 30 years on TSN, the sports network. And then, I asked them, how do they get started? They told me how they started like 30 years ago. Then Jacob and I are like, why don't we get started?
Yeah, this is so funny. This sounds a lot like how we started the Smoking Tire. It really did. Like one guy had done car things and the other guy had done film things.
Yeah.
And it was like, I need someone to point a camera at me. I need something to point a camera at. And that really worked out. Except Tom wasn't on camera and you guys are both on camera
we both
together.
wanted to be on camera.
And we could both film, and we both wanted to be on camera too. So we're like, all right, we're just doing everything together.
I mean, this really helps. It really does. Can you both edit too?
We do everything.
Yeah.
Everything's
100%
50-50, man.
50-50.
Yeah, oh, that's great, man.
Yeah.
People are always like, "How do I get your job?" And what they really mean is, "How do I get press cars?"
Yes.
And the first thing I say, I always disappoint them. I go, "Learn Adobe Premiere."
Yeah.
See, I like that.
Yeah.
I like After Effects, Premiere.
Oh, dude, editing! I love editing. I mean, I don't like sitting down, but like
It's
back
so
in the
time-consuming.
day, it's super time consuming, and I gave up on most of it because I decided to be the McDonald's of car reviews instead of doing pretty stuff.
I like that.
You're a
You did it
genius,
that
though,
way.
honestly.
That was
It
like the
worked.
best
Yeah.
format. Like we get tired, we start doing like things to make our lives easier, and like you film 4 cars in one day, and then one takes like
Yeah.
my God.
It's-
I did 8
brilliant.
one day. The
Holy
most I ever did was 8 in a day. I would do 4 and then go get lunch, dump footage, and go back up on the mountain and do.
That's
But
amazing.
I would come home and like I did that 3 or 4 times, and I was like to my fiance, I was like, Hannah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. Like
Yeah.
I'm not doing this anymore.
That's
And so
exactly it.
I capped it at like 5 after that, but. It was you drive 5 cars in the morning, you'd edit 5 videos in the afternoon. You go,
Oh, you do it the same day.
I would edit all of them the same day.
Oh, so we get tired and we get lazy. We're just like, dude,
Well,
Well,
film
dude,
day
you know
for
what it
us
was?
is-
It was like I just was like, yo, I could do a week worth of content in one fucking day,
It's
and
genius,
then do
yeah.
whatever the fuck I wanted with the rest of my time, which usually meant work on something else.
Yes.
But,
Yeah.
So okay, you met up, you decided to go together, and did you immediately go, we're gonna do car reviews, or did you have another concept besides that?
Always car.
We've known each other since high school. So
Yeah.
grade 9, year 2000, started snowboarding together in high school, and we started driving. We both started driving at the same time. We were both each other's car guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we
like-
go to the park. Well, in Canada, we'd go to the parking lots and just like rip handbrakes in
Do
the winter,
donuts in
do
the snow.
donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Subarus?
thing.
Snow-
Was it Subarus?
I did own a 2004 WRX. Yeah.
But like we always did that, and then we kept in touch for car stuff. Even like we didn't hang out for a while. I call him when winter hits, and it's like, hey,
Yeah.
go do donuts. Like, yeah,
Obviously.
see you at the parking lot.
I do miss that in LA. We don't have enough. None of our parking
Yeah.
lots are empty, and we never have fucking snow.
Snow's the best. That's what
I
sucks
miss
about
snow.
like not about LA. Is like you just don't get snow. You don't get to drive all sideways with rear wheel
Yeah.
drive cars.
That's probably
whenever.
the closest thing you experienced. I watched your video on the Porsches. Your experience. It was,
The slick track.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude, the slick track is so rad. I
Yeah.
wish you guys were here for another couple of days. I could try to find a way to set you up with them down there. They'd probably love to have you. But yeah, you just slide at 12.
Yeah.
It was fantastic, and it's so much fun. I'd go around and around and around.
And we tried
Yeah.
driving a Nissan Sentra with plastic wheels on the back.
Oh,
And so that's like
full plastic wheels.
Yeah.
They're drift tires. Like they're meant
at
for
the
that.
stunt school we went to in our local area, and it was
Oh,
like
that's cool.
it was the trickiest thing. You think, okay, I'm gonna just power through and oversteer, and it's like gone.
No, it's the
gone,
other way.
gone.
Yeah.
So
We've done lunch trays. Same thing.
Yeah, we
you
used
set
to.
the handbrake
Yeah.
on a lunch tray.
Yeah, we used to do tray sliding too, but this is like professional and like it's not ours.
And the trays don't fall off.
we
Like,
don't,
Yeah.
you don't have to steal. from
Or you
Tim
don't burn
Hortons.
through
We
them.
burn through holes
Yeah.
through
And,
them.
and you have
Yeah.
to steal trays too. You can't
Yeah.
just, like,
Did
get
you see when
good
you
trays.
came in the building? There's a or when you came in the office, there's a plastic. We tried to do it with plastic trays once.
No.
And Bob Bondurant, like legendary
Oh, yeah.
driver, he the only time he's ever slid on lunch trays, he did it. We've got one there. It's really funny.
That's
He had a
awesome.
great time.
Yeah.
Guys, this is hilarious.
But yeah, so like that's how we started it, and then we're like, we're gonna do car reviews. We want press cars.
It was always cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that was the thing we had in common, so we weren't gonna do anything else.
Yeah, before you even really think about making money, you go, how do I get new cars? That was what was your initial scam to get press cars?
Oh, it was. Hey, can I get a car for an exhaust video? They're like, no, you have to create content. Like you have to review the car. I was like, all right, I guess I got to be on camera.
Yeah.
And then we
That was
reviewed-
it.
What was your first press car?
Hyundai Veloster
Veloster.
Turbo.
Oh, that's way better than my first press car.
What was yours?
My first press car ever, as a part of an organization I worked for, was an FJ Cruiser, and I did not like it.
Really?
Jacob
No,
loves
not only
that.
did I not like it, the Toyota didn't like what we did with it at all. And after that, when that all went to shit, and I started the Smoking Tire, my first press car was a Nissan Cube, and it was awful. I mean, it's a really awful car.
Yeah.
Yeah. It got better.
Okay, yeah.
Well, for us, like we've had a great year.
Get closer to the mic. You're off the mic.
We had a
You
great
can
year
bring it
this
closer
year.
to you, but
Okay.
there you go.
So we're getting some like really fun press cars now. Like
Yeah. Last week we had a GT3 RS, and we've already driven the GT2
From
RS.
Porsche?
Yeah.
Good for you.
because like we're in Canada, so we've got like a whole different group of guys.
Canadian fleet has got to be different.
Canada
It's
is
great.
Canadian
That's
guys.
actually that's a good scam. By being the big dog, big fish in the small pond. Are you Toronto?
Yep.
Yeah.
See, in LA, I'm like, the best part is, we got good cars all year, whatever. I can always find an owner for anything I need to do. But I'm like a mile from fucking Motor Trend. And even Johnny will come on this podcast and tell you, like, Motor Trend is the biggest press car hog in the fucking history of the planet. Because they won't just get one. They'll get like, oh, that one has the steels and that one has the ceramics. We're gonna need both.
No.
for
Wow.
like a month.
Oh my god.
And we're gonna just completely destroy these cars. They're gonna have to be completely rebuilt by the time they come back.
Yeah.
And so, the press car hog game.
Canada's pretty chill about that.
They've been very good to us.
So
we
even-
honestly can't complain.
That's awesome. Good for you guys.
and we had
That's a
Savage
good-
Geese up there, and we got him.
Oh, I
a-
love him.
We got him
Yeah,
a
yeah.
G70 from the
Oh, the
Canadian
new
guys.
Genesis.
yeah.
I think I have one of those coming in a couple weeks. Which one is the 70s? Is this sedan or?
That's
It's
the one
the
that's like
brand
the
new
Stinger.
sedan,
The
the
new
small
sedan.
one. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a 3 Series fighter.
Yeah. Is it nice?
Yeah.
I think it's nice.
I think that's what I have coming. Is there an 80 or a 60? What's the other one?
That's
There's an
80
80 and a
and
90.
Okay, 70, 80, 90.
Yeah.
70's the new one. That's the one.
I
you're gonna have.
definitely have one.
Probably the
I
70.
think
If it's the
probably
newest
70.
one, it's the 70.
I think it's a 70.
Yeah.
And they've got a stick shift and
Yeah, there's a twin turbo
twin turbo.
6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only auto.
Yeah, but I wanted the big motor, so
Yeah,
that's the one.
that's
I got.
the one we-
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's good.
Yeah, but Hyundai. I don't know about by you, but Hyundai Kia has really serious lawyers. And if you have in America anyway, if you have points on your license, you can't get Hyundais.
Wow.
It's
Really?
yeah, it's actually very odd. Like, new McLaren 720, like no problem, but like new Veloster, no.
That's funny.
And so it was like I have a clean license right now for the first time in a fucking decade.
So you get all your Kias
So
in.
finally, I'm getting all the Hyundais and the Kias in after so long. That's
amazing.
That's funny.
so funny. Wow, but how great for you guys to be the big fish in that pond up there.
yeah, it just kind of happened like that. But like we feel like we compete with US stuff too, like when it comes to views and everything, because
English speaking,
Yeah.
same spec cars.
Exactly.
similar.
Yeah.
But we like to stick to our.
But at least
Canadian
you don't have to
identity.
compete with views and resources. Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although you told me before we did the show that they don't deliver press cars up there.
No,
No, they don't. We got to pick them
So
up.
Americans get cars delivered.
Yeah, we
and
do.
Do you guys have to pay for gas?
We get one tank of gas.
Can we get-
So they give it to us full and we can give it back. As long as it's like more than 0, it's cool.
We have to give it back full. We give it back with what we got it with.
Electric
I
cars
mean-
we can give back empty. kind of.
Yes,
We
because you have
put
to
them on
charge it at
there.
yeah.
I mean, I honestly wouldn't mind that. I think it's a nice thing that I get a tank of gas. Like, if I had to return it, I think that would be return it full or whatever. Like, I think that would be fair.
Yeah.
The delivery thing is a big deal for us because in LA, I don't know how much LA experience you guys have, but getting around is a bitch in this city.
Oh, you think Toronto's worse?
Have you been to Toronto?
Yes, but only briefly. I had a great time when I was there. It was
Yeah.
lovely. I think you'd have a hard time. Let's send you out at 5 p.m. on the fucking 405, and we'll see
You
what's
should
what.
come at like 2 p.m. to
Yeah,
ours.
honestly,
2
I would-
p.m.
I would
to
love
7
to-
p.m.
It all happens earlier.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to do like a distance comparison between LA and Toronto at the same time because honestly,
All
it's
right.
bad.
You want to throw down on a
Yeah,
for
Pick,
sure. One day.
your worst 10-mile stretch.
Oh, anything.
Gardner DVP.
Yeah.
Construction season.
I mean, dude, I have like 6 cars right now, and every day to get around, I ride a scooter. Like, have you fucked with birds yet?
Yeah, I
We
went
just
last
did.
year to
Yeah.
last December. I came to LA right when like Bird started, and it was great. And then I made him ride one this
Yeah,
morning too.
it was pretty fun.
Dude, it's crazy. Every day they dump 5,000 of
Yeah.
those things in the street.
Well, it's better
But
than
no,
it
I ride
was.
a Yamaha Zuma 125.
Oh, nice.
Like a little, because you can lane split here.
Right.
Yeah, we
that's
saw that.
That's the thing.
That caught us
Yeah.
off guard at first.
Yeah, people not from here are like, oh my god, that's so dangerous, but it's actually safer.
Yeah.
Most car on motorcycle accidents are rear endings at lights, and so by lane splitting, you're never the last car in
Yeah, I
line,
think I've heard
last
that.
thing
Right.
in line. So yeah,
They've debated bringing that to us.
they really should. Honestly, it's safer. It clears space out of the roads. Like fucking
Yeah.
sitting in traffic on a motorcycle must be the most frustrating thing in the world.
Just roasting. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Especially all air cooled bikes on a summer day. Like fuck.
Yeah. I've got a question for you. Since we're talking about the straight pipes and the smoking tire, how did you get the smoking tire? Was that from the beginning? Because I wanted straight pipes, but that was taken. So that's why it came up to be the
when
straight pipes.
Yeah, when I came up, before I did car shit, right? I wanted to be a photographer. I was a photography major in college.
Yeah.
And when I couldn't make any money doing that, I went to work at a branding company, which was a company that like businesses would come to when they were not cool anymore. And we would come up with maybe a new name or a new product line, new labels, a new color scheme, new looks, new hang tags for the clothes or whatever it was, right? And I worked there for like a year, and it was pretty fucking boring, but I really learned the value of like a name and a logo and stuff like that. And one of the most important things was that you had a cool name that was like in English without any weird punctuation or weird spellings, and that it was available. The URL, the YouTube channel, the social media tags were all available as the same.
Right.
That was like super, super important. And so when I came to LA and I was going to start our own thing, it was like, okay, I sat, it probably took 4 or 5 months of just writing down names that were terrible and like lists of words.
Which one didn't make it? Anything
The
really
closest one that didn't make it was called Drivers Anonymous, like Alcoholics Anonymous for drivers. And that one didn't work because I had to put a hyphen in it on the URL, and I didn't want to use punctuation. And I used to read this website, The Smoking Gun. Do you know that website?
I remember that.
No.
Is it still around? Hang on. Let me see if it's still around.
I remember this from a long time ago.
Dude, The Smoking Gun was fucking cool. Oh, it's still
Wow.
here. Great. So The Smoking Gun was awesome, and I loved it because of this. The backstage, the tour riders, right? Where's, at Hall of Fame. So this website would post up, like, all these tour riders for, like, when a band would come to town, and it was, like, their contract, right? So this one is Behold, the Holy Grail. This is the Van Halen tour rider that talks about the brown M&Ms.
Yeah, I heard that.
Right? And so this is the and they have mug shots of celebrities and all this crazy dumb stuff.
I remember this crap.
Yeah, I don't even know who that. Oh, Shailene Woodley. There you go. So basically, I was fucking around on this site, and just sort of came to me, the smoking tire, and once I knew, I bought the domain name within 20 seconds of thinking of it. And I was like, and I like let it, and that's what it ended up being. But that's
cool.
That's how it was a play on The Smoking Gun. Yeah, that's how. And I really do recommend everybody go read some of the fucking tour rider. Mariah Carey is amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she wants like a whole hotel suite full of all white furniture. It's incredible. Some of the shit these people ask for is off the wall.
How do you even like? I couldn't even come up with some
You
of
just
the
get
things
bored
that
and
people
start
ask
making
for.
stuff up.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, I mean, some of it's really obvious. Singers who want tea or whatever, and
That's fair, whatever.
rappers who want bottles of Hennessy, and really obvious stuff.
Sure.
But if you go to the Smoking Gun and look in the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
section, there's some really crazy shit people ask for. I mean, just entire. Oh God, I can't. I'm blanking on what.
Yeah,
it was,
just
but
like just wild.
Just trust me, just
Yeah.
really absurd stuff. And the brown M&M thing was in there because Van Halen was concerned at the
their
time.
stage, right?
Yeah, they were concerned with their stage rigging, that the promoters weren't reading the directions properly, and so they just put the brown M&Ms thing in there to see if people were actually reading it or not, and not because they had a thing with fucking brown M&Ms.
Wow.
But yeah.
We had an uphill battle with our name because every
Yes.
time you searched straight piped exhaust, we would get like there's like a video with like a meme picture on the thumbnail that like was always ahead of ours for like the first year.
or someone that literally straight piped their car.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
damn
a
it.
that's a challenge.
Yeah, but now we're at the top. So
What are some other shit that where you Google it and you just go, oh man, you're looking. It's like the shared name with some really common thing.
yeah.
You know, I
Well, like
can't-
regular cars, that's such a
Oh
good
my
name.
God,
like
yeah.
like very smart. I want a regular car review. Here it is. Even though it's
Yeah.
not a regular car review.
Have you met them?
No, not yet.
They're exactly what you think they are. I think they make me laugh. They're
Yeah.
fucking crazy, those guys. They're just like, it all goes in the writing. You know what I mean? They came out to LA and I took them around and they didn't talk to like anyone. They just observed and took notes.
Well, we're slowly
And it
meeting
was-
everyone.
It was
Yeah.
they're hilarious. I mean, their writing is so amazing, but they're so from Pennsylvania. Who else have you hung out with that you've been?
Well, we met Doug in Toronto.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he-
a good time.
He was up filming the Chiron, and then we had dinner with
yeah.
him, so that was pretty cool to meet him.
Savage Geese we met in
Doug
Detroit.
makes enough money on these videos now that he can get on planes. Isn't that amazing?
Well, yeah, I mean, good for him.
I'm
He's
jealous
also
of Doug.
he's figured out the formula too.
yeah, you know what? One thing I think he does. I think putting the cost of the car in the title of the video is a
He
really
did that first.
important one. Yeah, I like his titles because they're clickbait without asking a question to which the answer is
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, yeah. We've kind of played on that. Where like the answer is like very obviously yes. It's just
Yeah.
like you got to make a joke out of it because it's so bad now.
And you
Yeah.
can't copy his good titles. Like if we put the price in, then we're biting his stuff.
Yeah.
Even though
Everyone's
that's the smart thing to
everyone's
do,
ripping
so
somebody off.
we just
Yeah.
got to find our own way to.
I am like the anti SEO. I don't even put review in my titles. Like, what the fuck is one take? If you've never heard of me,
Yeah.
like it
Yeah.
means absolutely nothing. And yet somehow I have a career. Although if you look at my YouTube views, my fucking career is dead. I'm fucking OG and dead.
No, like your in terms of like your monthly views.
Well, our monthly views are fine, but as I've reduced, I've stopped taking submissions for cars from fans.
Right.
I think that was sort of my thing for so long that people were kind of like, meh, I want to see him drive another E46. I don't want to see him drive the newest supercar, but that's okay.
Is there anything you're
It is
excited
what-
about filming in the future?
Sure. Well,
You get some pretty cool
I have
launches.
2 new cars of my own coming in that I'm very excited about. My Safari 911 from Lee Keen, and I bought a Lamborghini
Yeah, I saw
Countach.
that.
So I'm really
Oh, yeah,
excited
yeah.
about that.
I saw you post those pictures. I'm like, did he buy that?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, good for you. Good for you. Like,
It's on my Instagram. Hang on.
yeah, that's where I saw it.
Here's the Safari car.
I saw that too.
This is Lee Key doing product testing.
Yeah, that thing looks wild.
Oh,
Yeah.
I told him to make it work right before he sends it home, and this is the video he
you
sent
need to
me.
come test
Perfect.
that out in Canada. And
Oh my god, I'd love to. And then the Countach is
jumping in
here.
the snow.
Yeah, I made a video with this car 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I did an Aventador versus Countach video with
think I
this
remember
very
that.
car. It was one of the very last produced videos
yeah, 'cause
I
I remember
ever
seeing
made.
that.
Yeah.
You had some like serious production reviews back in the
Had,
day.
like, a
Yeah, we
million
had high
views?
production. I think it's 2.5. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we had high production, and this video with this car was one of the first videos I ever edited myself. Because Tom used to do all the editing, and at one point he told me he didn't want to edit anymore unless I was going to pay him. And fair, he had done it for a while, and I was like, okay, I guess I have to learn Premiere. And I knew what a good video was supposed to look like.
Yep.
I just didn't know the mechanics of the program, and I taught myself, and Tom helped, and I watched some tutorials. And this video, the Aventador versus Countach videos, were the first videos I ever made myself. And I'm still very proud of the edit, actually. I did really appropriate music, and I had like actors in it. I mean, it was really, it was over the top. And even, I think maybe I broke even at 2.5 million views, maybe.
Yeah.
But the owner of the car, who is a friend, was looking to make some moves, and he asked if I knew anyone who might want it.
Me.
And
Yeah.
100%.
The doors go up.
went yeah.
Dude, it's just everything about this car
Yeah.
is so fucking right. It's the right year. It has the right engine. It has the right color spec. It has the right service history. It's never been painted. It's never had body work. Everything about it is exactly what you want.
Did you see on the internet that one guy who found a Countach in his grandparents' house or something that used to be a rental car?
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
And a 308, I think, right?
just
It's a
to have that
Countach
there?
and a 308.
Yeah. But like just to have that, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, this guy who owns this car, he's had it for 10 years. He's put like 1,000 miles on it. He just looks at it in his garage and drinks beer. And that's it. And that makes him happy. And I'm going to drive it a little more
You
than
mile
that.
it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's got a few miles on it. It's got 17,000 miles on it. So it's not like a museum piece, but they're pretty low. I'm going to drive it a bit, though. I put new fucking tires on it.
I saw that. Yeah. They just came into production or whatever.
Yeah, they apparently started making them again.
Yeah.
They were out of production for like a really long time, and they just started making them again, and they're not even that expensive actually. Of all, I mean, everything else in this car, it's like, but the tires are pretty reasonable.
Yeah, they're weird size.
So I'm really excited.
So that's
to start
your
driving.
ideal color and everything, right? Or would you want white?
Well, no, I think it's tempting to say it's tempting to either this red with gold or the black with gold. I think would be the Cannonball Run black with gold.
Yeah.
Really, the white. I had the poster of the white, but have you ever been around a triple white Countach?
No.
There's
They're
one in
so white.
There's one in Toronto with the front wing thing.
Oh, the fling.
Yes.
Yeah, the fling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever? That's just so weird looking.
Yeah.
Hang on, wait, Countach. It's a 5000S would have had the front wing, and they are so bizarre looking. Wait, I gotta find the front wing. The front wing came from Cannonball Run.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Cannonball
That's when
Run.
the babes were driving and changing the signs around.
Yeah, and actually the rear wing is from Cannonball Run as well.
There it is.
So
Yeah.
Here's the Cannonball Run car. So Countach's at the time, you'll notice that this wing is not actually the Lamborghini wing. At the time, they had the flares, and then for the movie, they put on the rear wing and the front wing. And the front wing obviously looks weird as fuck. Thank God they didn't stick with that.
Yeah.
I like the look
Of course
of
you
that.
do.
the rear wing, customers literally started calling Lamborghini and asking, because here's it without the wing, which is still pretty, but the wing to me
Makes it.
makes it happen, right?
Yeah.
So customers started calling and asking for the wing, and here's one. Yeah, it looks so bizarre with the front wing.
Yeah, but it's cool.
Yeah.
But that's how they ended up with wings on the rear of the car.
See, I like the one with like the no wing, the no like wide fenders.
You like the old school.
I like the old one in green. I saw one at a Lamborghini repair shop, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh my god.
These early cars are very pretty in their simplicity. These are really expensive.
Well, I don't ever expect to own one.
I mean, even look. I realize how spoiled I am that I own one of these things now. But even by my standards, if I wanted one of these
Yeah.
from the '70s, it's like a triple, 3 times as much money.
I'll just make a Fiero kit
And-
car.
and,
Yeah.
For me, the QV, which is the one I have, that has the wings and it's not a good picture. I'm sorry. Let me fix that.
Just post your own.
Fix that. Oh yeah, we'll just go back to mine. So for me, the QV has the flares and the wing, but and this one has no US bumpers on it. Thank God, Euro spec. And but before you had that ugly anniversary body kit, the 8990 with the ugly body kits.
The huge one.
Have you seen that one?
I think so.
I've probably seen it, but I don't.
The Countach anniversary is heinous.
We have more
Look at
bumper on
this.
our cars.
Oh,
You
yeah,
see
yeah,
this?
yeah.
Here's the anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
And look at this. Here's a U.S. Fucking disaster. 89 Countach at the bottom. Hey, you want to hear some trivia? Do you know who designed this ugly ass? So this one, mine, the original one, and this was Marcello Gandini, right? Legendary. You know who designed this heinous anniversary one?
That's gross. Yeah.
No idea.
Horatio Pagani.
Oh wow.
When working at Lamborghini.
Wow.
Not his finest work.
Maybe that's like how he got to start. Like, let's
Yeah.
build this, and then I'll start my own.
Well, he
thing.
pioneered the use of carbon Kevlar at Lamborghini, but they didn't want to really take it to the next level, and he was all, fine, I'll go start my own company that's based around the use of carbon fiber and carbon Kevlar. But man, these are the least valuable, the anniversaries, for good reason. They are fucking hideous.
Maybe I'll pick one up.
Yeah. That'll be the discount one to buy.
Yeah. So that's that. I don't know what else. What am I driving? I just did SVJ, Aventador SVJ.
Yeah, I saw that.
You guys are gonna have a go at one of those in Canada.
We haven't had
see,
we haven't had
yeah.
Lambo yet.
No Lambos yet.
No, not
It's
for
like,
us
and
yet.
then right now, all the cars are coming off the fleet, all the good cars, because it's getting winter soon.
Because it's getting winter.
So now that's why we
We got,
got
like,
sports cars
crossovers.
all summer, and now it's like
That was what it was like when I lived in New York. All the good cars went away, and so that's why I moved out here to do it year round.
Yep.
But you can get a Urus.
Yeah.
Start with a Urus.
We can get some cool SUVs like GLC 63s and like AMGs. Like
Those are pretty fun.
Exactly.
Do they get good traffic for you guys?
We haven't done an AMG SUV?
Not yet.
Well, the closest thing we did the Trackhawk, and I know you did that.
I like the Trackhawk.
Trackhawk
Amazing.
was fun. Yeah.
Loved it.
It's so stupid,
so
Exactly.
but it is really fun
It is.
in its own way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's particularly good on racetracks,
No.
but on the road, it's a lot
Just
of
to
fun.
scare your passengers a little bit.
It's a launch
Yeah.
control car. Like,
What if you were going to have a fast SUV? What would be your choice? Would that
I like
be your choice?
I like the Range Rover.
Oh, the SVR.
I think it sounded better and it was like easier to just, I guess, like mob around in that.
I'd probably get that Trackhawk. It was just so wild.
The Trackhawk is very silly, but
Yeah.
also kind of a good sleeper. In the right color,
Yeah.
like you can disappear with that.
Yeah.
But the Range Rovers, like SVRs are dope, but my jam is the full-size Rover autobiography with the 27 speaker Meridian stereo. That shit is dope. There's speakers everywhere.
And the back seats, the reclining, like yeah.
Dope.
Those are
And
wild.
I'm not like the long wheelbase is rad if you're balling like that, but like if you're gonna get driven, but I like
Yeah.
the short wheelbase too. You see that 2-door one they're possibly making?
Yeah.
Are they making that fucking thing?
I think so.
I think they are, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
Silly but dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we almost got to drive the Evoque convertible.
Oh wow! You really,
Yeah.
almost you
Yeah.
really missed out on that.
I really want. I like ugly cars.
He really likes
I
ugly
really like
cars.
ugly cars.
Why don't you tell him your dream car?
Prowler.
Just buy one.
I don't. Yo, we're on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Not yet,
YouTube
man.
money's
Yeah.
not buying Prowler.
Not yet.
You can't GoFundMe a Prowler.
I don't want to.
We do have Patreon.
Have you ever driven a Prowler?
Yes, we reviewed a Prowler. It was
Yeah.
great.
Did you enjoy it?
It was broken, but I still love
He
it.
likes the image.
describes all of
He
them.
likes the attention and the image.
Yeah.
I get it. Are there a lot of Prowlers in Canada?
No.
but when you see them, like the further you go from Toronto, the more you see.
They exist in a ring 80 miles from the city.
Yeah.
Same thing as here. You drive around LA, none. You go to San Bernardino, it's like
Yeah.
every corner there's
Got to get one with a trailer on it.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
purple with the trailer.
I want
right?
yellow with
Yellow.
yellow trailer.
Is there?
He's very particular.
Speaking of which, can we find one on Bring a Trailer?
I think someone sent us a link not
Yeah,
too
I get a
long
lot-
ago.
I get a lot of Prowler links.
I'm gonna look for the market.
Oh, there you go.
We got. I have Bring a Trailer ready.
Yeah, they're all around
Yeah, I
30
don't want- I
grand.
don't want a
Sold.
dark color.
So 30 grand is the market. This one's sold for 20.
Yeah.
This one's sold for 29, 31, 25.
It's
So
like 30 to 40 Canadian.
10,000 miles sold for 25
They
grand.
all have no miles on them.
Yeah.
All very
They're
well
like
kept.
C5 Corvettes.
Nobody abused their Prowlers. They all thought they were going to be worth a ton.
That's so funny. My friend wrote an article called "The C5 Corvette is the car that's never bought, sold, or driven," which I thought was really funny. The Prowler's the same thing. This one's fucking 25 G's, huh? Is this gonna load? Come on, loader.
How's
We're
yours
lucky
doing?
we get to do this live. I swear the Santa Ana winds, the crazy winds today.
Yeah.
So do you know? You probably don't know this because you're not from here. Normally the wind blows off the ocean, blows towards the east. Today we have Santa Ana winds. They blow from the mountains towards the ocean. It fucks shit up.
Yeah, we saw billboards and stuff down.
Billboards go down. Like the whole city is built to hold up a wind that comes from one way, and then they flip the switch the other way. It goes from suck to blow, and like trees are down all over the place.
Yeah.
Our internet was out all day until 10 minutes before you guys
Really?
showed up.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah. I was thinking of tethering this whole show from my fucking phone.
Holy shit.
I'm glad you guys made it.
I guess Toronto's
Crazy.
pretty weatherproof.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about LA. Like, we have great weather, but when it rains, shit shuts down.
I want to see that because for me that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. It's like when
This is the nicest Prowler I've ever
They're,
seen.
they're,
Dude, they're all like that.
nice.
$1,000.
But
they're all like
when
they're
people
hot rodded out.
When people modify their Prowlers, it's like the worst modifications you've ever seen in your life. To
they
any
glue
car.
shit on.
Yeah, yeah.
them.
Flames, chrome,
weird
everything.
airbrushing and bumper deletes and like weird stuff.
The front bumper delete I could fuck with. Does it look weird without them?
It does.
I think if you have no fender flares and no bumpers, it looks like a car with no, like a guy walking with no arms kind of thing. It doesn't. It's not proportionate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't. I was on your page at first, and then I saw it. I'm like, this is disgusting. Like, I'm already not a fan, but without it, it's like, man.
Okay, whatever. Enough. How's your car doing on?
Bring a trailer. I put my Mustang on Bring a Trailer this morning. Fucking shit my pants when I woke up.
Yeah, that's
I woke
awesome.
up $65,000. Wow.
7 more days.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You know, you get all your first action in day one and then the last 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
I think I
bet
saw
you
you're live streaming that.
we are. We're going to live stream that. I bet you it doesn't move from there until the end. But the good news is, look, half the money's going to charity. The winner chooses the charity. And the good news is, even if it doesn't go a dime over this is more than I expected. I was like, maybe it'll get 40. You know, if it gets over 30, I'd be happy. But actually, at this price, even if I when only taking home half, I get all the money, the cash back that I put into the car. You know, so that's
wicked.
good.
Jacob had a Fox body.
I did.
Did you like it?
I did. I had
For
I had
how
90
long?
2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
Dude, there's so many things like just ended up wrong with it, and then
no.
I didn't have storage because Canada.
What about the hood?
Okay, so it had a fiberglass 3-inch cowl hood. I forgot to put the hood pins in twice. Yeah. I love that car though. I want another one.
Very funny.
I do want another one. It was a
they're
GT.
fucking rad. I'm more of an LX guy.
I figured
like
you-
the clean
yeah.
looks. Yeah, I'm an LX guy.
But you got a GT front bumper.
That's a Celine front.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, close.
Yeah,
close
that's
to
a
the
Celine
GT.
front air dam. Yeah.
Yeah.
My car is honestly like it is exactly the car I wanted 4 years ago, and the problem with a project car, as if you guys haven't figured this out yet, you will really soon. When you get to drive all the new shit, going back to your project car, even if it's perfectly functional and sorted and everything, you just go, well, this isn't a GT3, is it?
Yeah.
You know what I
know.
mean?
Yeah.
And
And that's why I want a car that's a looker, like the Prowler,
or
or a drift car.
well,
Like,
that's sort of how I ended up with the 911 Safari. It was like every time I go to the canyons, I'm driving whatever it is that I'm testing.
Right.
And so I don't want to take this Mustang and go to the canyons because I was just in the canyons and something else.
Yeah.
So the 911 Safari is a Porsche for the city. That's what I mean. I'm going to go off road a little bit, but like really, it's for shitty city roads.
what color is that you have on there?
Cassis red.
I like that.
It's almost like an iridescent metallic purple.
Yeah, it's like pinkish purplish.
Yeah, the color changes in the light, and it depends. The talent of the photographer really comes into play.
Oh,
if you photograph it well, it looks spectacular, and if you photograph it wrong, it looks horrible.
Yeah. We always have trouble with that and body lines and reflections and filming.
Yeah.
We just try to use
You know,
polarizers.
CPs. I'm all about the CPs.
We were always doing driving shots. We're not doing photos. So anytime you do a CP and you move,
Yeah.
then
And it's us
you
doing it.
You can go from like perfect lighting to like extra bad lighting.
Yeah.
So we just
You got to get the cage with the slide-in filters if you
Yeah.
want to go crazy, right? So what does your gear look like? What do you guys
man.
shoot on?
we don't really
We got some secrets.
we pretty much we shoot DSLR, but then a lot of our like car to car stuff we just don't tell anyone because nobody else has.
No one's
figured it
been
out.
able to figure out our driving
And
shots,
we
like our
just
rolling shots.
Really?
Don't want to deal with
Because
it.
it's just two
Have
of
you
us.
built gear?
Sort of.
It's like
I mean, I'll tell you what we've done. It's not.
I know what everyone else does. I
Yeah.
see everything, but
Yeah.
nobody knows what I've done. People have asked, and I just don't want.
We've
to.
had
Did you take the flight hardware off a drone? Because that's what we did.
I've seen that before.
We've seen that.
Carl, we call it Carl. It's
Yeah.
it's a DJI Inspire with no
Yeah.
flight hardware.
Yeah.
And so you can mount that, and then you have a pan tilt head stabilized.
So it's
Boom.
different than that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I've
We're-
used a lot of different stuff.
That's the only thing we keep tight-lipped
Yeah.
on. Like literally the only thing. Everything else we
Right.
don't care about.
That's fucking
But
great.
like DSLR stuff. and
We've had people try and take pictures of it at press events. We just hide it
cover
with
with
like a
a towel.
blanket.
Very
set up
really.
Yeah,
the cameras
dude.
away.
Wow, I didn't realize it was like that big of a thing.
Savage
Yeah,
Geese
just
saw
for
it.
us.
He's the only person who's seen it.
That's so
and knows what
funny.
it is,
I did
so.
not realize that
Mark,
was such a
don't
thing.
tell anyone.
Yeah.
It's like my personal baby because I figured it out and nobody
Okay.
else has. But it's fun. We really like the filming
Okay.
aspect of it.
Yeah.
I used to really enjoy the art of it, and then I realized how much money it was costing us, and then I go, fuck the art.
Yeah. Well, we do everything ourselves, so
Yeah,
like,
it's
the
just
money is
us.
just effort.
Time equals money, my friend.
Yes.
But like we can do 2 cars in a day.
That's good. No,
And
that's good. You guys
so
are doing your thing.
It's like a.
But it's the
Your
editing.
Your traffic is excellent. Editing takes forever.
That's what it is right
Editing
now.
takes forever.
Yeah. We're always trying to find efficiencies and stuff, but
Yeah.
editing is the big backlog.
Yeah, totally. It was weird what happened when I removed editing. I was like, who the fuck is going to watch this?
Yeah.
Why would anyone watch this? And then it was weird that people didn't mind as long as the quality of audio was good. That was
Yeah.
the key.
Yeah.
And actually they liked me more. I came out somehow more authentic because people assumed that when there was editing that I was cutting a lot. The
Gotcha.
truth was I was just sticking in B-roll. I really wasn't
Right,
editing
yeah.
that
Yeah.
much, but it's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's nice seeing not scripted.
Yeah.
Like, it's
you guys
what-
don't script, right?
Nothing.
You just wing it,
We
right?
put
Yeah.
our like points for what we need to talk about. Like, hey, how much horsepower? does
I'll
this
write
have?
down the horsepower because I won't remember
It's
every
like, I
time.
really like this part about the seat. Okay, bring that up.
I got a lot better at remembering all that stuff when I quit smoking weed a couple months ago. Like I actually was able to keep all that, and not that I would go out like super stoned and do car reviews, but like it just my memory got a little better, and now I probably like the 10 most important things I can remember. It was really hard with doing 6 videos in a day. I don't do that.
Oh my-
anymore.
yeah.
Now it's a little.
But it
easier.
was nice because you had someone to tell you about the car and a lot of the.
Well,
videos.
that was the other bonus of having the. You know, there was advantages and drawbacks to having fucking the guy in the car. I was auditioning the car, or screening for cars, not screening for people. So it really could
Right.
go either way.
Do you have any
Yeah.
bad experiences you
Yes.
can talk about? You don't have to.
Yeah.
I never had anyone that was like a dick or anything like that. I mean, there was the Camaro with 3 brakes is a pretty famous one. The Camaro.
Yeah, I saw that.
But no, it was more like people, with cars, a lot of folks, they're not particularly outgoing or whatever. They're shy. And they have a lot of their personality wrapped up in their car. So their car can be outlandish and flashy, but they are not. And I don't know about you guys. You guys can... I've seen your videos. It seems like you're not particularly affected by cameras being around.
No,
not anymore. Not at all.
A lot of people will talk like we're talking now, and then you say action, and they fucking freeze. Even if it's just a GoPro, and even if it's just 2 people in a car, like they just can't handle the pressure of it.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't see cameras anymore.
We just have trouble memorizing lines. We had to do one
thing.
We've
done scripted content for sponsors or advertisers, not for our own.
And
stuff.
Man, I don't practice. I don't read it. We wing it while we're driving, or we read it while driving and try to spit it back, and then
it's like a sentence that we can't even get out.
You do full on integrations, huh?
Some stuff.
Yeah, we've had stuff that they sponsored our channel, so that was unscripted on our channel, but on their YouTube or whatever it was fully scripted, but scripted by us.
We'll write in our own words, and then we'll try to say it back, but then you get distracted, and we're not our best when it comes to reading stuff out.
Yeah,
it was just the issue of approving the script.
Yeah,
that's
do you guys are most of your ad buys and stuff passive? They come to you and you accept? Yeah.
There's been a couple that we've reached out to just because we wanted those types of sponsors. It's all right, I want this company because I actually...
Has it worked?
Yeah, a couple times.
Like who?
We recently actually we met with Pelote shoes.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Love their shoes.
I got my shoes on right now.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, here.
All right.
And they're nice because I can wear them
be automotive journalists.
Yeah, exactly.
You can wear them out and they don't look like old racing shoes.
Yeah. I've done some Pelote
You've done
stuff.
Pelote pedal cams and stuff.
The
Pelote pedal cam.
I remember that.
Sponsored. Yeah, I like that.
Did you like working with them?
They were very nice. I have really wide feet, and so the shoes for me are hit or miss depending on the model. But they were very nice people. I was happy to work with them. I have a new shoe sponsor, Beckett Simonon.
Oh,
which have you heard of them?
They've reached out to us,
dude. Their shoes are awesome. Not even kidding. Their shoes are great.
All right.
I have so many pairs of dress shoes and boots now from them. I could never possibly wear all of them. But
Sweet.
the leather they use is so nice.
Oh yeah,
I really am happy with them, and they're great people to work with. Yeah.
That's
and
good.
then I guess for sponsors Castrol reached out to us.
Yeah,
and we managed to bamboozle our way into a NASCAR.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I didn't watch the video. How did you enjoy that?
Dude, it was amazing.
Insane.
It was an actual.
What track were you at?
Motorsport.
CTMP.
Oh, cool.
And it was an actual Canadian Pinty's Series NASCAR.
And the guy had to go to a race right after.
It's not American NASCAR.
Is that the same as our what's the next one down?
I
Nationwide
forget.
series?
I don't really know, but the guy had to go to a race right after, so we had to be very good about it.
In that car?
Yes.
Yeah, the second we were done filming, in a trailer and gone.
Full motor, everything, full beans?
It was his actual race car.
That's so
we were
awesome.
supposed to drive his show car, but he's like, I actually haven't started this in a year, so he gave us his real race car.
Oh,
And that was our
good for you.
second time in a stock car, or a
Second
caged
time
race car.
in a caged race car.
Yeah.
The first one was a Miata Cup car.
Race cars aren't race cars very intimidating at
Yeah.
first? Something about that cage.
Well, you guys
and
are
getting
tall.
strapped
I'm
in.
claustrophobic.
On
And
the right height.
and the height thing, my
Yeah.
head hits everything. I'm
Yeah.
sure you have the same issue.
I do, yeah.
And
yeah.
I don't fit in whatever seats they give me. I'm I'm not that big, and it's just I just
Try
don't
also
fit.
being fat.
How tall are you?
6'3".
Okay,
Yeah,
he's 6'1.5".
Yeah. That with lack of hair, the hair adds like an inch, but yeah, no, it's hard. I race with a team, and we race an MX-5 Cup in endurance racing. We're actually going to be racing this weekend. If anyone out there is in Ohio, come see us this weekend in Mid Ohio. But fortunately, everybody on the team is tall, so they modified the car for tall people, and we now have the world's most comfortable MX-5. It's like a luxury experience. It's fantastic.
Dude, well, we just drove the MX-5 Cup car
The new one?
with Savage
This
Geese in Toronto.
2016.
The new, the
No,
new one.
well, 2016 is without the 9,000 RPM.
Yeah, the new motor wasn't in it from this year.
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah. But the new chassis.
Yes.
Yeah, it's super
Amazing.
fun.
Yeah.
Super, super fun little car.
Yeah.
Great steering.
But I think he
Yep.
said, Mark said that if you're over 6'4", you can't drive it in the series.
Because the cage.
Because your head will be above the cage.
Yeah.
Would they allow you to do it with the hard top?
I
I
don't
think
know.
you can run with the optional hard top.
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but it was really fun driving
usually
that.
would do it. Yeah, then they make you wear arm restraints, which arm restraints suck. I hate arm restraints.
Well, we just had Mazda Canada trailer it up to the track for us to drive it around.
For just a test, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
But when we race the MX-5 Cup in open top cars, you have to wear arm restraints, which are they go around like your forearms or your biceps, and then they clip into your harnesses, so your hands can't.
I
fly
lose.
out.
I honestly, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't. I'm claustrophobic, man. Like I wouldn't do that. Like no, like the cage is enough. Like I don't want my arms strapped down.
Dude, you really want to be claustrophobic? You got to go to Dream Racing in Vegas and drive like a Huracan Super Trofeo. You'd be so uncomfortable.
Oh god,
It's really fun.
I'd probably still do it, but
Oh yeah, it's really fun.
but the arm
gotta
strap,
try.
yeah,
you don't
whatever.
have to wear arm restraints in that.
Oh,
car.
see,
only in open top cars.
Then I'd be fine.
Yeah.
yeah.
So what's been some of the other like highlights of your guys' video careers? Has there been a particular car that stood out as a great get? I mean, GT3 RS sounds good, but
GT2 RS.
GT2 RS.
That was probably the highlight so far.
That thing was insane.
It's a nutty car.
And like
It
we got
is.
to take it home for a day with the GT3, and it was like, what do you do? The second we left the parking lot from the cars,
Yo, what's
somebody
the
spotted
mileage
us.
limit?
Dude, it was
We had
500 kilometers.
We couldn't even
which
hit
is
it because we didn't have enough
200
time, and it started
50
raining.
miles or
Nice.
something.
But like we made sure to get up early the next day and just go for a nice cruise.
Yeah, and we had that with the GT3 at the same time. So that is the only car that can make a GT3 feel slow. When you're going back to back for the
Yeah.
GT2
And then we got
RS.
into M3 CS right after that, and it's like it felt slow. And then 2 days later, it was like, oh no, this is like really fast.
Yeah, you get recalibrated sometimes.
You have to.
I drove the Hennessy Venom GT, and once you drive that, I mean, I was fucked for like 6 months.
yeah.
I did the Venom GT on a runway, right? So I did 0 to 200 in 15 seconds. And then the next day I went out with another Hennessy car. It was a Camaro ZL1 that had 900 horsepower. And on the video, I'm just going, yeah, it goes pretty good. Like, that was all I had.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I mean, I had just been in this, like, missile. It was, you got to recalibrate once in a while.
How hard is it to talk on camera when it's like some wild car?
Sometimes it's tough, yeah.
Just to get something out.
Sometimes it's tough, although I usually end up doing better than I usually, like, I'll go out in some scary car and I'll be like, guys, like, I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to say here, and then I say a lot.
Okay.
And then it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what really helped was I got a really good lav, like the Sennheiser digital wireless one.
Yeah.
Use that one?
We just got it.
Dude, so with that one, I finally was able to drive race cars without screaming at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
That was
We've
the
had
big
a lot
difference.
of issues with race car stuff and
Yeah.
mics.
Yeah.
That's like
We had audio
Sennheiser
issues.
wireless, the digital lav is bitchin', and it auto levels, which is so nice.
there's a couple issues I have. We've been kidding, but overall it's really good. It
It's
makes-
like-
Getting some pops.
no,
it's the
very
thing-
good quality. It's just the auto levels do some weird things.
It's
Well,
like
you can't use Zoom also because it go into a Zoom recorder.
H4n, yeah.
Okay, well you can't use auto level on the Zoom.
Yeah,
you
that's
have to
right.
go to manual
Yeah.
level on the Zoom,
But
and
it's,
then
it's
you
still doing something. It doesn't matter. It works.
Yeah, yeah.
It works every
It's-
time, and that's the most important thing.
it's
you
b-
get something usable.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
still like 80% quality, but like that extra 20% to get it with no auto levels.
dude,
it's
not
just
worth
not
the
worth
time.
it.
Well, no. On YouTube, you have the right strategy. On YouTube, I've always said it's 75% quality 100% of the time.
Yeah.
If you get that,
Yeah.
because the alternative is you go for 100, but you might end up with 10 minutes of silence.
That's exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
That's happened.
Oh, totally. It's
Yeah.
happened. I've ended up with silence. I've
that
had
was-
memory cards
Well,
vanish.
That's
or,
what
you
happened.
know,
We're pretty good about the memory cards. We haven't. Well, I lost.
not
like,
vanish.
Yeah.
I mean just
Oh.
wipe. Just there's nothing on this card at all.
No, we've never had that.
We've had a hard drive that fell.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to go wrong with film. We've been pretty good about it, but like we double back up right away,
Yeah.
and like the second we're done
A
filming,
friend of mine dropped a drumstick, like not of chicken, like a wooden
Yeah.
drumstick. Just dropped it like this on a hard drive, and in an entire like 8 episodes vanished like that.
Okay, so we double back up, and then I double back up at home. I don't know if you do, and then we're getting SSD hard drives that are rugged that you can drop, because like
Yeah.
SSDs are the shit.
SSD ruggeds are
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, do they actually have a rugged brand SSD now?
Well,
Yeah.
no, like
I have these
LaCie.
little-
We have
yeah.
LaCie
You know
and
the
G
orange
drives.
ones?
They're
I have
amazing.
this little Samsung thing that's
Okay.
it's a 1 terabyte SSD, and I can huck it across the
Yeah.
room, and I never have to worry about it.
Yeah.
SSDs are incredible.
But
They
would
are.
you
My
actually
new
do it if
favorite thing.
it was the only place with your footage?
Yeah, I trust an SSD for sure.
Yeah, I don't
God,
trust them that much. I got to do a test.
I don't trust a spinny, but I trust an SSD. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can beat the shit out of those.
But they're expensive. But like,
It's
when you're
worth
doing
it.
it a lot.
It's
totally worth it.
that's your footage. That's your life.
Yeah, your footage is it's everything.
Well, I backed
Yeah.
up my stuff at home in case we get robbed here.
Yeah.
I mean, so like, and I labeled the folder in case I get robbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got like some stuff we have to
Someone's
do.
gonna
advertisements
steal
for.
that.
Yeah.
At home, hopefully it's fine.
Yeah, I know that feeling though of like must back up footage, right?
And I'm from the film industry where everything gets like double backed up,
Yeah.
verified, and then like only certain people are allowed to handle cards.
Yeah.
So it's like,
You got a
Paranoid.
shot card wallet, unused card wallet,
Yeah.
shot battery pack. Yeah, it's like orange, black. You know, you got different.
yeah,
cards.
there's
I
like
know how
there's
this
tape
works.
that says exposed on it that you need to type
Yeah,
stuff in.
and then my next level was when I got custom foam for my Pelicans. So everything
wow,
has
yeah.
the one. You don't use the pick and
Yeah.
pull foam anymore.
Yeah.
Everything has the really nice hard foam. That saves my gear because I have everything goes in one case. It's great, and I bring that one case around the world with me everywhere I go, and it's treated like garbage by every airport employee in every country I've ever been to.
Yeah.
And my gear is always all right. That's good.
Well, we've
That's
gone full carry-on mode now with all of our gear.
All your gear
We've-
carry on?
The clothes bag is
designed
now
it.
like this
That's why I don't
big.
tell
The
my
camera
camera
bag is-
secrets because we can go carry on.
What?
Dude, it's
Yeah.
We've downsized like
Well,
crazy.
we have two of us, so he can take a bit, I can take a bit.
That's amazing.
It's been difficult,
But
but
it
we
gets
found like
beat-
the
like-
perfect bag and everything.
All my stuff gets so beat up, like it's
Yeah.
the worst condition ever. This guy hates it.
Well, that's my case of my custom foam. I've been using the same set of gear for like 3.5 years. Nothing ever gets damaged because it gets so well
Yeah.
protected in this case, but I can't carry it.
And I changed my
Right.
mind a lot, and I always buy new equipment. So like,
Yes.
a nice foam wouldn't be good. And I'm like, I want to do this now, Jacob. I want to do this. He's like, don't do it. I'm like, I'm gonna try it once.
yeah, I'm gonna spend $3,000 on this.
Yeah, well, I bought like
do we need
a
to?
tilt shift lens for fun because I've been thinking about that for like years.
Yeah.
I'm like, fine, I'm gonna buy one. I don't care.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
like it?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. I brought it. But I don't know if I'll have time to use it. But
I was a photography major, so I
Yeah.
did a lot of stuff on 4x5 camera, which is a tilt shift
Yeah.
camera, and so I love.
I
Tilt shift.
pretty much just turn it all crazy and then just try to get something in focus. Be like,
Yeah.
this looks good. Like I haven't edited anything with the tilt shift footage yet.
Yeah,
so
we've only
find
shot
out.
it.
It's funky and weird.
Yeah.
It's
different.
It's cool. Yeah. You know when it's really fun to use those is at night. If you ever try.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah,
I guess the
that's
lights.
Yeah, because it
Okay.
changes the focus of street lights and stuff like that. It can be really interesting.
Okay. Do you want to talk about your GSF?
Oh, the Lexus?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, we can pull it. We get the picture from my Instagram. This is the Lexus GSF, and this thing is rad. You guys have had a go at it, right?
Well, we actually haven't driven that one. I used to have an ISF.
Oh yeah,
Loved it.
the first one.
Yes.
Well, there was only one.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah, the 08.
That's a very underrated car.
Yeah, so I had it. So I guess bringing this back to our prior conversation is like because we don't get cars delivered, we have to go pick them up. So our car sits in a parking lot for a week.
Wow.
So I don't get to drive it. So I sold it because I don't need it. So now I have a 2001 GS430, which I VIP'd out, put it on like 19s.
you really?
Yeah, it's like if I'm gonna have
he likes
something.
VIP'd it like camber?
No,
No,
just
just
I
like
jumped
rims.
it. Just wheels and coilovers.
Okay.
That's it.
That
Just-
constantly get broken.
well,
The tires.
I had one tire pop.
Oh, you bend rims?
Not yet.
Okay.
I have like nice walled wheels, but anyways.
Walled wheels they're nice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's period correct. But anyways, loved my ISF, so I want to hear your thoughts on this.
It's rad. So there's a cut like the motor is excellent. Like it's like the E92 M3 V8 but better.
Right.
It's just as revvy. It sounds better. It's got like a great intake noise. It's super happy to be at the top of the power band all day. It doesn't get hot. It doesn't get annoyed. Gearbox is great. It's as good or better than the ZF 8 speeds. I love this gearbox. I think it's super responsive and engaging.
It's amazing,
The
yeah.
throttle response is really good. The diff in this car is amazing. It's got an electronic torque vectoring diff, but it has adjustable, like normal. It says normal slalom or track. No one's doing slalom. But
Yeah.
Slalom really means canyons. And God, you can like. You can rotate the car on throttle like noticeably better with the diff in the right mode, and I like that it does not have an adjustable suspension.
Okay.
They just got it right.
Yeah.
And that's where it is. So it has good ride and good handling and good grip, but it's not abusive, and it's not too stiff. It's like in Mercedes AMGs, the adjustable suspension, they're either punishingly stiff or wallowy and sloppy in comfort mode, right? This just finds a sweet spot and then goes, don't fuck with me. Just leave it. you know, and it has that mouse thing which sucks still.
Oh yeah, the infotainment.
I've gotten used to it. Like I get to my radio stations and all I do is click one button to do anything I need to do.
Right.
But like the trackpads are kind of crazy.
So the trackpads are the new one. This doesn't even have the trackpad. This has the mouse, the old school one. It stinks. But fortunately, like I just put it on the satellite radio and then just use a scrolling knob. Like at least it has a scrolling knob for volume, and that
isn't that
covers
insane? How they just like get rid of all the normal stuff? Like two
I know.
knobs, some presets,
Yeah.
and touchscreen, please.
Yeah. But dude, everything else about it I really like.
Do you like the front end, like the looks of that Lexus grill? Because a lot of people complain about that.
You know where I don't like it? On the trucks, like the
Oh,
the
yeah.
LX
Fair
with
enough.
it, and the GX. Like, dude, the GX with the grill is really that is not good. Wait, what's it? Here's. Just look at how bad that is.
a little too tall.
That's just an awful look. And look, see how nice and clean this was?
Yeah.
Like, and we went from that to that. Like, oh my god, that went so wrong.
Yeah.
But in the LC and in the cars, I don't mind it so much.
The LC is stunning. We saw one
Dude,
yesterday.
The
It was
LC is
white one with
rad.
black wheels. The other
Yeah.
day, I was like, holy.
Have you guys driven one yet?
No, we were supposed to last year.
But
Then I
in the
got pulled
winter.
because of the winter. They pulled it on us like the day before we were supposed to get
no,
it.
you got to call Lexus now and schedule for the spring because it is fire.
We can just come down to LA and drive.
You
Yeah,
should,
yeah.
yeah. They have them here. They're the
Like,
fleets here.
You got to show us the canyons.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love to. The LC is dope, but this is I think it's aggressive in the right places and conservative in the right places. It blends when you need to blend. It stands out when you want it
Right.
to stand out. It has a great sound. It's very fast. I mean, by anyone's standards, it's very fast, and it's got great front rear balance. It's really nice. Kind of expensive. It's like high 80s.
But they're probably discounting all of them because no one's buying them.
I bet they're discounting them, and I've heard that low mile used ones are very affordable.
Yeah.
So
When I sold my ISF, I started to look at because I'm always looking for
He has
cars like
issues.
for no reason. Yeah.
Every week he's
I
sending
know how
out
this.
links.
I know how
Yeah,
this goes.
I'm looking for like a Raptor every day. Like, do I need one? No, but do I want one? Of course I do. I know you had one, right?
I had a first gen Raptor.
That's what I
Yes.
want. I want the V8.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually it won't fit in my garage anymore. I got a new garage or a new house, and I used to park it outside, and now I can't, and it won't fit in the garage. They're huge.
Yeah.
They're really huge.
I do want the short everything,
Yeah.
short cab or whatever.
Yeah, no, the big quad cab is
Massive.
is crazy huge.
Yeah.
But they're
fun,
nice. I mean, they're really comfortable. They got a bunch of cool features.
You can jump them.
You can jump them. Yeah.
So when we test trucks, we've got a little place near Toronto, our friend's farm, where we can
Yeah.
actually go off-roading.
Yeah.
So Ford said we couldn't jump the Raptor, but Chevy, when we had the ZR2, they're like, you can jump it. And then the next day he's like, hey, I got some advice for you how to jump it. And we did. We got air and like the sketchiest little thing.
Yeah.
But like, it's fun being able to like test trucks hard.
How was the ZR2? Is it nice?
It's great.
Pretty
Yeah.
chill,
Yeah,
but it was very
I haven't had a go over
off-roady.
those yet. Yeah. It's off-roady. Does that mean it's rough on the street?
Well, we drove in the
back in a
winter.
snowstorm.
Yeah, it's
from
like,
Detroit Auto Show.
It's hard
so
to say.
So it did its thing.
Yes.
It worked, yeah.
Yeah, we
good.
didn't get stuck. We jumped it, so done.
Jumped it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
got
that.
multimatic shocks and all that stuff too.
Really?
Yeah,
about that?
the same DSSV as the friggin' like Ford
the
GTs
Camaro?
and stuff. Yeah, essentially that. Yeah,
Oh wow! How about that?
Yeah.
That's fucking cool. I gotta get one of those.
They're
I haven't
cool.
tried- I'm so bad at trucks. I just don't
We-
think about them. We have some really dope off-roading trails here. I mean, really good off-roading trails. And I've taken a couple of Land Rovers and stuff up there, but I don't do many pickup trucks.
yeah, that's fair.
I
We
feel like that's not what people come to me for.
Like, but
Yeah.
our pickup trucks do well. Like, our top viewed video is the Raptor versus the Shelby F-150.
700 horsepower
The
one.
Shelby was that the one with 25 Shelby logos? All
Yeah,
over?
Yes, yeah. We counted them all.
How many
Yeah,
was it over 20?
it was
Yeah,
over
like
20
26 or something.
Yeah,
But like,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, wouldn't you want that if
It
you
was
bought
underneath.
No.
Like, yeah, like the,
No, I wouldn't.
We probably
I'd
missed a few
I'd
too.
want one
Yeah.
little snake. That's all.
no. This was like the oil pan had one. I'm pretty sure. Like it was everywhere.
So funny.
So,
And
like,
the,
we think-
carpeted bed too.
Yeah.
Carpeted.
Yeah.
It had a carpeted bed.
Yeah,
There's a construction truck.
yeah. It's pretty next
meetings.
level.
Do you remember the Blackwood? Did you guys get the Blackwood?
No,
You didn't get that?
I don't remember that.
Oh, the Lincoln pickup truck?
Blackwood.
Dude, the Blackwood, the first gen. It was
Oh, wow,
it was
we
a
didn't get
pickup
this.
truck Navigator. Oh, wait.
That's
hang on.
funny.
We got the next gen.
You got the second gen one, the
Yes.
Mark LT,
Yes.
right?
That looks weird.
The black.
Oh my.
Wait, I'm pulling up an image. Oh my God! The New York Times wrote a really brutal Brutal piece here called "All Fancy Hat and No Horse." This bed is carpeted and has neon lights in it.
Yo,
It's so
we need to review one of those.
Wow.
Look, covered carpeted cargo bed trimmed in stainless steel. Proof too precious.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. Wow, good job, Rob Sass, for trashing that thing in the New York Times. These things, I'll tell you something, they're gonna be worth money.
Because they're so
Here
rare.
you go. Here's the picture.
Oh, wow.
way.
I told you I wasn't fucking around.
Wow.
That's stock.
That's like peak Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, 2002? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
2002 turned everything into a pickup truck. Like when the Avalanche came out,
Right.
it was like
Yeah.
turned everything into a pickup truck.
What was that one weird one with the retractable middle section? Is it a Trailblazer or something? No.
Oh, the retractable roof.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
ESV.
There was one weird one.
SSR.
Oh, I forget.
Well, wait. Oh, there's the.
You're not talking about the
SSR.
No.
He's not talking about
Okay.
that.
It was like it was a pickup, sort of.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
it was
man.
this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
It
was
had
this
this.
thing.
I'm trying to find a picture because it had the ugly back. What was it called? ESV.
Oh man,
It had some dumb acronym. Was that it? I think it was
no.
Maybe the comments knows.
EXT, no. Yeah,
Trailblazer. Weird roof.
yeah. Oh, man.
I
Maybe it
can't
wasn't
find it. No, it was some kind of a Trailblazer that had this stupid like retractable thing. Someone in the comments will say,
Yeah.
Tracker? No. that's not-
Envoy XUV.
Envoy XUV.
Yes.
Thank
yes.
you.
Thank
That
you,
was
comments.
Thank you, comments.
You're our favorite.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Oh my
God.
that's
yeah,
it.
man.
I didn't know this
Yeah.
existed.
Really?
No, look at this.
Look at
fucking
this.
something.
That's like a press
This
photo,
is the
man.
Stupidest shit ever. That is. Look, that's a.
Yeah,
is
but-
that a press car plate? I think
Probably.
it
But
is.
if you're gonna carry furniture around,
Here, look, you can roll up.
okay, no, that's not that bad.
Dude, that's
cool.
hilarious.
It's pretty bad, dude.
It's cool that somebody made that.
Look,
For lawnmowers,
that's so. Here's an above picture. Look at that.
Yeah.
that's like
That's
a,
for
that's like a
trees.
Baja.
Yeah.
Yeah, as if you wanted to put a 20-foot tall tree in the back of your Envoy.
That's amazing.
So funny.
Yeah.
Could you make that into seats or no?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because you just get the regular Envoy.
So, I don't think you could. Look, here's
Oh, camping.
here's a camping
Oh, wow.
tent one. And look, here's the problem. When it's closed, it looks
Yes.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It looks like it's got a hunchback.
if you dump that
No.
VIP.
Bro.
No.
Bro, you know what you got to do is you got to put like tea trays in the back and like a sake bottle.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
curtains and the pillows and VIP the fuck out of that thing. Oh man, that's terrible. Wow, we got a bunch of super chat questions. You guys want to get to some of those?
Love
Sweet,
super
yeah.
chat.
Let's get to some super chat questions. All right, if you guys were listening live, get in the super chat now for the next half hour of the show. Max says, I saw a white on tan SL, presumably Mercedes, in traffic and immediately thought of you. Then I saw the driver was a white dude that must have been 150 smoking with the windows up. Wow, okay. Glad that made you think of me.
You still have that, right?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
traffic car.
That's wicked.
Yeah, the SL 2001 SL 500. And actually, my fiance works at Facebook up north, so her car is up there. She goes up there every Monday and comes back every Thursday. So it's the only automatic car I've got. So so she drives that.
Cool.
But I love that SL. The thing is super, super awesome for going slowly in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that thing's gangster, man.
With the top down,
That,
yeah.
that Gen? Love that one.
Oh, the R129s
Yeah.
are great.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got the right look. They're well made. They've got that classic Mercedes thing, and the 500 is like the engine that just is the workhorse engine.
Yeah.
that car is like. I have to actively, like once a month, do the Italian tune-up where I have to go flat because otherwise it just
Yeah.
never sees over 2,500 RPMs.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I have to be like, okay, highway on ramp, like through the jigsaw thing, like 1, 2, and really run it out to clear it out.
That's funny.
Seen through Haggis, thank you for the donation. Jordan says, oh, hey from Toronto, the guy with the green BRZ.
Oh, yeah, this guy follows us.
The only one?
He
there one
wrapped
guy with a
it.
green BRZ? Oh, is it like green?
It's
like
like
nuclear
a
waste green?
Well, it's like a different green. It's pretty cool, though. I
Okay.
do know this one. We actually met him at the autocross
He wants
last
to,
year, 2 years ago.
He wants to know what your favorite driving roads are within the greater Toronto area.
No, there's nothing on ramps.
It's called Cliche Corner, and we're not telling you where it is.
That's our
Corner?
secret.
Yeah, that's where we film
'cause all
everything.
the journalists used to film there, so it was the
so
cliche
funny.
spot.
We
to
made it
film
into
there.
a joke.
That's so funny. Like we have YouTube corner.
Oh, really?
Okay, oh, yeah.
You're probably going to see it because you're here on a press drive. So
Yeah.
you're probably going to drive up there. It's the top of the snake. It's called
Okay.
YouTube Corner, and there's a tree in the middle of it called that they call the Giving Tree. And
I want to see this.
YouTube Corner is
that's
There's
weird.
a lot of videos of it.
Yeah.
Oh, the snake. Here we go. Here it is.
Oh,
Right
this is
here.
where everybody crashes.
Right here is where everybody crashes.
Yeah.
Yep. This
Oh,
is
is that
the
weird
last
turn?
corner.
Yeah.
The last corner at the top.
All right.
And then you see the guardrail. This is your typical scene there. Of
Yep.
motorcyclists.
We're gonna have to try to go
Oh, here
through
we
it
go.
as
Here's
fast
the
as we can.
elevated view.
That's wicked.
Okay,
So
yeah,
here's
yeah.
the top of the snake, and then this is YouTube corner, and then right here, this tree they call the giving tree, because if you crash your car, they hang parts of your car in the tree.
Okay, so my biggest memory of this corner
Is that
is
the RS?
yes, when the Focus RS came out, some guy drift mode and he flipped it.
You know what? That corner looks just like this one. That wasn't actually this corner.
Oh, really?
A lot of people have done really dumb things on this corner,
Okay.
but that particular Focus RS video was not there.
There's like
Well, then.
compilation videos of that
Oh,
corner.
there
Yeah.
are many. There's a guy who goes by R. Nicky Mouse. Oh,
That's-
look, and here's a car losing it. Yeah, and there's plenty of videos of people doing dumb stuff up on this corner. There's a dude named R. Nicky Mouse who you can follow on Instagram and YouTube who has crazy compilations of, people accuse me of driving recklessly because I speed a little bit, but like, just watch one or two of these videos and like that's every fucking day up there, and like what I do is nothing.
Yeah, that's probably next level.
Yeah, it's crazy. So nothing to give up in the Greater Toronto area.
There's nothing there.
There, like
There's like
forks of the credit,
Force of the credit got
but
baited out
everybody
and
knows
speed
that,
bumps.
and
Like,
they put speed bumps there in the middle of the road,
in the middle of the road.
Yep.
Like not on the line, like across the road.
across the road in multiple
Jesus.
sections because people would speed.
Oh, that's terrible.
Welcome to Canada.
Oh man! Thank you, P. Jones, for your donation. Question from Maester says, "What are the cars that have been the most surprising, good or bad, that you've all driven? Anything stand out? Being, I have one I like to bring up because no one ever talks about it because it's a dead car. The Suzuki Kizashi.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember that
Yeah,
car?
yeah.
The Suzuki
It looks
Kizashi was a car that everyone made fun
I'll
of,
bring it up.
and
wanna see what
it
we've driven.
was."
Oh,
I forget what's surprising.
It was a totally nice car. This is it. And it had a really good chassis and really good steering.
I remember seeing those. I thought they looked pretty decent too.
Yeah.
They were decent looking. They drove well. They were reasonably well appointed. They even had a fairly nice interior for like 2011 or 12, whatever it was. And Suzuki as a company took a big crap and died. But I thought that this was a really nice car, actually, for the money. It was like $21,000.
We haven't posted the Boxster and Cayman.
oh
but
yeah.
I remember
we drove the
liking
GTS.
718s?
GTS.
GTS.
Yeah.
I remember liking that way more than I thought I would.
718 GTS is a rad car.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And then electric cars. I really like the Smart EV Cabriolet. It was fun. It was fun.
Actually, an EV powertrain, because you ever driven a gas smart?
No.
No.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
The gearbox is horrible. The engine is horrible. So, like, an EV could make sense it would certainly improve it.
Yeah, in the city with the top down, I had
Yeah.
a great time. I know it's kind of like a weird looking car, but I could get through everything.
Yeah, I have a friend who works at a tuning shop building very, very fast Porsches, and they have electric smart cars, and they fucking mob traffic in those things. They commute to work in them, and they just, they scream through traffic in them. The Fiat 500e is the best of those.
Oh really?
It's still not
Do we have
good,
that?
but it's by far the best of the 500s.
I think it exists, but I don't know if we can get it.
Here, they were fucking leasing them for like $85 a month. It was like cheaper than a cell phone.
Wow.
It was so cheap to get one. It was so cheap that
That's
I had an
crazy.
intern at one point, and the intern got one brand new. It was so fucking cheap.
That's wicked.
All right, and surprisingly bad. What else? Do you drive anything that was surprisingly bad?
Surprisingly bad.
Nothing, well,
Oh yeah, Subaru Legacy.
yeah,
The new one.
Yeah.
it was comfy, but you didn't like the driving at all.
It's just the steering. Oh, okay.
Have they fixed the throttle response in those cars? The last Outback I drove had nightmarish awful throttle response.
This had like CVT and all that stuff too. Yeah. That and the Infinity steering on the Q50
Q50S?
Red Sport.
Oh, is that the fully electric, like detached from the drive wheels one?
Hated it.
Servo steering.
The car was okay. The steering was terrible.
There's too many options
There were 6 steering modes.
that you could combine 3 and 3, whichever two you
Like,
want. I think.
come on.
Really?
Yeah. It was-
Stop it.
Yeah, it was
Stop
bad.
it. Also, I wanted to not like the Tesla Model 3, and I found it delightful.
We haven't driven one yet.
Yeah.
Tesla has its problems. They're well documented. The build quality and the body panel fitment on it was a little but I had it for a week, and I genuinely enjoyed my time with the car, especially in the city. It was lovely. Thank you, sir. Mateo says, will the 6.3 Benzes, the S and CL63, be collectible?
I guess maybe before they went turbo.
The V8s, the NA V8s, possibly.
Maybe.
Except that turbo motor's badass.
It's really good.
I would, if the turbo motors were worse, I would say yeah. But even the 5.5 bi-turbo, the 4-liter bi-turbo is rad. Have you driven the new 63s with the bi-turbo 4-liter?
We've driven the AMG GT, GTC, GTR.
E63S?
The
E63S wagon.
The wagon.
Dude, the best.
I love the wagon.
Dream car.
That's a number 3 car after the GT2 RS, GT3 RS, and then the
wagon?
E63S.
Yes.
Yeah, the E63S wagon was fucking awesome.
It's the best.
I love that.
Did you do
thing.
launch control and it's just like flashing red in your face?
The race flags and everything.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like,
it was very fun.
Launch control shouldn't stress you out that much.
That's my, like, if I had to own one car for the rest of my life and I wasn't allowed to do anything and it had to be practical, that's the one.
A lot of the super gearheads I know have those as dailies in LA. My Chef Sang-yoon, my friend Chef Sang-yoon, who's a famous LA chef, Dax Shepard, the actor, that's his daily.
Well, he directed Chips.
He directed Chips,
and
directed Hit and Run, which is a very good car.
I really like
movie.
Chips. Like I feel like he just made that movie so he could do cool motorcycle shots. Like that was it.
100%.
I know.
He was on my podcast and said that.
Good for him.
And I bought the Blu-ray, watched the bonus footage and everything because I like watching how they do everything behind the scenes.
He had some really good camera angles in that.
The Ferrari going through traffic.
The Ferrari through traffic and the one mounted on the bike.
That was a gimbal.
The gimbal. Yeah.
He came on the movie. He didn't really, he knew it was a car show, but all I wanted to ask him about was like camera angles and stuff. And he was like, "Wow, we're really like nerding out on fucking cameras."
That's wicked.
Yeah, he did that just so he could drive all his own stunts. Yeah,
and be in it.
He does all his own stunt driving as well. Yeah, Dax rules. That guy. Check out his podcast if you haven't. Armchair Expert. Dax's podcast is great. White Kid Garage. It's a great name. Wondering what summer tires to get for my 18 STI. Need to last 15,000 miles. Occasional. Just get the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S or Super Sports.
PS4S for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have there's a hashtag I use sometimes. Just get the Michelins.
Yeah.
I mean, just don't even bother with anything else. Just get the fucking Michelins.
They're great. The GSF has them.
The GSF does have them. Yeah, it has Super Sports. It doesn't have 4S's because it's an 18.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're slowly replacing. They don't have 4S's for all fitments yet.
Okay.
They still are making Super Sports for some sizes. It's weird. I was always like, what do you mean? Just stop making those and make these. And they're like, well, we're required to offer them, like if they're OE tires, if they're original equipment on certain cars, they have to offer them for X number of years after the cars go. So it's like, it's weird how shit like that works.
I know. This industry's funny. The more we learn things like that, it's like, oh, okay.
You know which one? Yeah. Well, that's why it's great to go on press launches, because I think if you get a press car, you learn the what. Here's what this car is. I'm going to experience it on my own terms. When you go on the launch, you meet the engineers. You get the why. You get explanation. You go, wait, why the fuck was this like this? Well, the government says we had to do da-da-da-da-da. And then you go, all right, I'm not mad at you anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How Kia prioritized, I think, heated steering wheel and heated seats for the Canadian market because they know, you're going to be cold. We're going to give it to you. And then we get the 360 camera in the Stinger where you guys don't.
Oh,
yeah, and then like wireless charging.
They're like, Canadians appreciate this more.
Yeah.
So let them have it.
Aventador SVJ, the brakes themselves were very effective, but I complained that the brake pedal was not as immediate as I wanted for a $500,000, track focused car. And they go, yeah, you're not buying these. Things, the customer that's going to buy this car, wants to know that it can go around the Nürburgring in 644.
Yes.
But what he really wants to know is how long will it take him to lap Harrods, in Knightsbridge. So, yeah. So they made them. They prioritized the street driving even for a track focused car.
Yeah, that makes sense.
SEINFELD. I can't. What does that say? Well, I'm not trying to pronounce everyone's name, but he's paying in.
Deutsch? No, that's not right.
Kroner? Dutch Kroner?
Maybe.
Danish Kroner?
Yeah.
Kroner?
That sounds right. Anyways.
Best daily driver in a small city. Money, no object.
Bugatti.
Ferrari F40.
Chiron.
Yeah, I mean, money, no object. Like, honestly, like a 720S is a great value for money and easy to drive every day. Have you done McLarens yet?
We've done a couple. We haven't done the 720 yet.
570S and 650S.
Those are both very fun.
Yeah.
wait till you try a 720.
Yeah.
The
Well,
720 is so next level, not just from performance, but in a comfort and how easy it is to get in and out of.
Right.
The new doors that hinge from further in, the upright. You're tall.
Yeah.
You are gonna fucking love this car because here's what you're probably used to doing, which I'm used to doing, is this.
yeah.
Right. The difference between fitting and seeing is this, right?
Yes.
In the 720S, which for those of you listening, I just hunched my neck down. Imagine sitting up and then just dropping your head. That's how tall people have to drive a lot of these cars.
Yes.
720S, straight up. You will sit straight up. Your neck will be in the perfect position. You can even put a helmet on. And you can look straight up and you look straight out from there.
We should probably book one.
We probably should.
I mean, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever thought about driving a 720S?
Yeah. No, man. Like, not until right now, actually.
No, I mean, I'm sure you will, but when you do, you will love it because they have really made it comfortable and easy.
Does it still have turbo lag like the 650S? Because I love that.
I mean, yeah.
I love that,
But
man.
the thing about a McLaren engine is you're always above $3,000 anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so
I just love the lag, the burst that you get from McLarens. Like,
it's like that shove, that the pressure building. Yeah, they do that. And the 488 does that too. If you
haven't driven Ferraris.
No Ferraris yet.
No Ferrari or Lambo yet. from me.
Ferraris are by far the toughest nuts to crack when it comes to press cars.
Okay.
And why wouldn't they be? Everybody wants to drive Ferrari, and they're not like Porsche where they actually don't have that much resources. So there aren't very many press cars. Like I think there's 2 or 3 Ferrari press cars in America.
So we'd have to travel there if we got approvals.
Yeah, that's usually a way to do it. Like if you were willing to go somewhere, but like you shouldn't do that. You know,
Yeah, we don't have money for travel.
If you ever happen to be, and you shouldn't spend money. It's just that's not how the fucking business works, you know?
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, the money, no object. I say 720. A side note, did Carl go for the Miura SV? My friend Carl was, so Adam Carolla is selling his Miura SV. It's fucking spectacular. It's the right color. It's perfect. And my friend Carl, who's been on my show before, I did a video that did really well a while back that was this amazing customized Jaguar that had a LS motor and a gated manual transmission in it.
Oh, wow.
It was the coolest thing ever. And Carl's got a lot of money. I don't think he bought it, but he appreciated the share. Thank you. Canadian Bacon. Great movie if you've never seen Canadian Bacon. Michael Moore at his best. Is the new Jetta GLI going to be worth the wait? I want to get a new manual car that's reasonably quick and comfortable. Also, shout out to the Canadians. New Jetta GLI. You been in the new Jetta?
Not yet.
No.
We're going to have it probably in the next couple months.
Save it for winter.
Yeah.
It's a winter car for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if the GLI... We've driven the Passat GT, and that was not worth the wait.
The GLIs are always, like, obviously the best versions.
Yeah.
In the past, you get the bigger engine, which you do here. You're going to get a 2-liter. You're also going to get a different rear suspension architecture, the multi-link instead of trailing arm, I think it is.
Okay.
And it really makes a difference in the handling. So worth the wait depends on what he's foregoing to wait.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Is it worth the wait instead of buying a base Jetta now? Probably. Is it worth the wait instead of buying a 3 Series now?
Fair,
probably
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know if I would wait around for a Jetta. There's a lot of good options, but the Jetta I drove did 211 miles an hour at Bonneville.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah.
Was that
that's
scary
crazy.
or was
Jedi-
it pretty chill?
It was so not scary. I mean, it was exciting. You know, fast is good. 211 is a lot of miles an hour.
Yeah.
But Bonneville's huge. And the car was extremely stable. You know, all the things that I think about as being bad for front-wheel drive, Bonneville's perfect for front-wheel drive. You don't have to launch, so you don't have to worry about a weight transfer. The goal is to keep the car straight. And a front-wheel drive car with an LSD will just want to go straight. So you just keep your foot in it, and it pulls itself straight. That's it. There was nothing to it. Go through the gears, get to fourth, go flat, stay flat.
Did it feel slower not passing by stuff constantly? Like I saw cones that you had to pass by.
Yeah. So without a real frame of reference, the speed is masked. I mean, I think to get from mile 2 to mile 3 was 17 seconds. So when I saw the 2 go by at like 196, and then I saw the 3 go by at like 208, like so close after, I was like, oh, I'm moving, you know. But visually, above 190 is where every little thing makes a big difference. Up to 190, it was butter, nothing. Nope. Just you could one hand it. It's no big deal.
Nice.
190 to 210. It goes. Okay, now I'm really doing something. Now I should pay attention. It was really fun though. I don't know. If you want a Jetta, then yeah, get the GLI.
Yeah, what you like.
Yeah, Matt Campbell says, what else would you do to a Stage 2 Fiesta as a daily driver? Brakes. Brake pads and fluid, stainless steel lines. That's it. Really.
We don't get those.
Yeah,
Did you did?
Yeah, but we didn't journalism at that point.
Oh.
Yeah.
You missed out.
I know.
I've heard.
We're going to have to get you one. They're fucking fun.
I almost bought one. I saw one that was like, it had a, what was it?
Salvage?
It was salvage title. Dude, it was like $7,000.
Why was it salvage title?
I don't know. But it was $7,000.
I really like the Focus ST though. That was fun.
It's take that and take 500 pounds out of it. That's what it is. They're so fun. But I mean, what I wouldn't do is suspension. That thing, it rides really well. It handles really well. I would get a set of good tires and a set of street track brake pads, high temp fluid, maybe stainless steel lines. But I would not do anything with the suspension because the suspension is great. Oh boy, where are we going?
You're at this
There we go. What do you think about the Merc GLC AMG 43 for a run around in Montreal?
Get the 63.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
I haven't driven any of the 43s, so I don't know at all.
Well, I heard Montreal's traffic is worse than Toronto's traffic and LA's traffic. So
we've experienced some. Well,
Yeah.
Montreal has terrible roads
and
because
construction
Pothole
all the
City,
time.
it's bad.
Really?
Yeah,
Just
construction potholes, it's bad. Get whatever softest suspension that has comfort mode.
Yeah, the SUVs, the
they're
Mercedes
good.
SUVs don't ride too stiff.
Yeah.
The problem with those is the traction control systems are crazy invasive.
I hate them.
Yeah,
Mercedes-
we talked about
yeah.
that in our Porsche videos. We're like,
Yeah.
just get the Porsche system. It's perfect.
Mercedes, I would get a Macan S over a GLC 43. I would. I think the Macan S is a spectacular daily driver.
We drove the GTS. Loved it.
Also great.
Loved it.
Yeah, same
It
deal.
handles
also
way
great.
too well. It
handles like a car.
Steering is on point. I got the turbo. It's not an S. It's the turbo with performance pack, and it was a luxury rally car. Like you could mob in that thing. I drove it really fast, but I prefer the Macan. But they're fun. Oh man, we got this. This dude likes to get drunk and fucking really. Okay.
That's good for you.
We're going to go through all of MB's Frenchie's questions real fast. Would I have Ed Bolian on? Yes, I like Ed. Opinion on VinWiki? Never watched it.
I like
Sorry.
it.
You watched it?
Yeah,
I've watched it.
cool
It's cool.
stories.
It's
Yeah.
interesting.
I like Ed. I like my friend Doug, who's on it too. They're both great people. I don't watch anyone's videos.
Is Doug the guy with the mustache?
Yeah, he's the redneck from Ohio.
Yeah, I like watching his stories
He's
too.
great. Will either of you review the new Continental GT? Yeah, sure.
When we get one.
Sure.
Never thought about reviewing that before.
Never considered that. Yeah, I will. Yeah, for sure. Opinions on a Lancia Delta Integrale Evo 2? Absolutely.
Yes.
They're great. The seating position's a little weird. Ergonomics are a little strange, but goddamn, do they look cool.
Yes, they do.
Have you driven an Integrale before?
No, I've only seen them.
They're rad.
Yeah.
They're really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I drove one for 10 minutes in a one-take video, and I was like, oh, I get this. This
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
I think there was one for sale on Bring a Trailer like recently.
There's always one for sale and Bring a Trailer. Italian hatchbacks are very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they're if you ever look at the engine of one, it looks like a monster pain in the ass. And I don't know who the hell works on those things, but they're cool. Since I worked with Rob, how's Corsa Motors work? How is their work? I don't know. I was not working with Rob when he decided to go with Corsa Motors. I'm sorry. I cannot speculate. They're in New Jersey. I've never been there. Last one from MB is Frenchie. Currently use a GT Speed for winter and a Gran Turismo for summer. Opinion on moving the Bentley V8 convertible instead. Then getting this guy's all over the place.
Wow.
The Bentley V8 is better than the 12. Have you ever driven one?
Nope.
No.
Trust me, the Bentley V8, which is the Audi engine, the 4-liter twin turbo, is a better car than the 12. It sounds better. It's lighter at the front. It's just as fast.
We drove a V12 Aston Martin and a V8 Aston Martin. and-
The
The
DB11.
DB11 with both?
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
was
no,
we
better?
drove the V12
We drove the
DB11, but the V8
Vantage.
Oh, yeah. Did you like them?
Loved it.
Yes. Well, we
I love
preferred
the
the
Vantage.
Vantage.
Yeah. The
It
new
was-
Vantage.
Yeah.
In, like, that
with
bright
the
green.
with the AMG engine. Like,
Yeah.
my God.
I have a video coming out with it on tomorrow, I think.
Nice.
I think it's tomorrow. No, next Monday. On Monday, I have the Vantage video coming out. I liked it. The build quality on my test unit was a little wonky. The panel gaps were not good, and it threw some warning codes at me, which is very Aston.
Yeah.
I like the V8 Bentleys a lot. The V8 Bentley Continental is great. DB9 GT versus DB11, Not a big DB11 fan.
Oh, we drove the DBS manual.
That is dope.
Sounds so good.
Sounds amazing. Holy
Good investment.
shit.
NAV12. I would say get a DBS manual over a DB9 GT 100%.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much, MB is Frenchie, for all of your comments. Eric says, "What do you think of the new Seamaster with etched waves on the dial?" Oh, did you guys into watches? I see you got a Seiko happening right now.
We got Vincero hooking us up. So
Yo,
we're-
Vincero's great.
sponsored?
Yeah.
these
They
are the
sponsored
only
us as
watches
well.
I use. So
They sponsored us as well. New Omega. The new Seamaster just came out.
I'm into watches, but
And
I'm
it
not
has-
hardcore.
I'm hardcore.
Yes, you are.
See
Yeah,
the
I've
watch
heard-
cam here?
Oh my god.
That's the watch cam for the watch show. Where's the wavy dial? It just came out. Oh, I want to find a picture because it's cool. Oh man, where'd it go? Damn it! Oh, here it is. Here's the new Seamaster with the wavy dial. I think the wavy dial is pretty cool,
That
and I
looks cool.
really like the new hands. I think these hands are dope.
Does look cool.
Yeah, I've never really been a Seamaster guy. I like the Planet Ocean is my favorite Seamaster with the orange and gray. But this wavy dial is pretty cool. If you're about it, I like it. I don't this Seamaster with the wavy bezel is not. Sorry, I'll pull up a picture. That Seamaster with the wavy bezel is not my favorite. For as far as Seamasters go, I like the Planet Ocean, which is this, and the best ones are the black and white. Here's the orange, which I like, and then the blue and the black and white. Where's the black and white? It's probably here somewhere. I can't find it. Either way, Planet Ocean Seamaster is my favorite, but the wavy dial's cool. All right, off watches now. I like that Seiko with the Gulf strap, though. That works. Is
Thank
that
you.
SKX 007?
Yes, it is.
It is, yeah.
Yes,
I have a
it is.
turtle that I really like that I wear all the time.
Oh yeah, that's like the
gold
updated
turtle.
sort of newer
The
version.
new one, yeah.
Yeah, that's
but
cool.
it was still like very affordable.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's gold. It's the gold anodized one. And I just got the gold Jubilee on strap code.
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yuri, are you about this conversation right now?
He's about Vincero.
I like
he,
these
he
watches.
loves. Honestly, Vincero's great. They're,
For the money,
Yeah.
their watches are very nice.
I get
Yeah.
watches that match my few outfits.
yeah, you can
and
wear like
now
you
I've
have
got
like
like a
20
driving watch.
watches.
and
Yeah.
they even have automatic one. Like
Do they have an automatic now?
yeah,
Oh, there
I
you
have
go.
it. It's nice.
All right. They use Citizen Miota movements. Their movements are decent. Yeah.
Exactly.
I was happy to advertise them for a while. Like I don't wear their watches because I'm a snob, but and I told them that, and they were like, "That's okay. People in your audience are going to look for affordable watches."
And I even wore one at my wedding, and I don't like wear watches
Yeah.
until this year. So for me, that was a big step to wear a watch for
Congratulations on
Thank
getting
you.
married. When did you get married?
August.
Oh, just.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
we took like a month off.
Yeah.
For, we went to Italy for honeymoon.
Oh,
And we
dope.
got-
Where
we
in
got
Italy
married,
did you go?
Like everywhere. Rome, all the way up, all the way down, back up.
Amalfi Coast status?
Yeah, we did Sorrento and Capri.
love Sorrento.
Have you been to Capri?
Yeah.
That island doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Like for driving, I want
Oh,
to just scoot around there.
Yeah, no, but Sorrento was my jam. I could be in Sorrento. I could just go to Sorrento and just stay there. Let's see. Satrinifan. What do I do? What do I do first as a new 911 owner?
Launch control.
Drive?
Yeah,
Drive
take it to
a
the
lot.
canyons if you're close by here.
Maybe go to a racetrack, go to the canyons. I mean, the
drive
best
it.
thing about a 911 is you can do anything in a 911.
Yeah.
There's nothing that car can't do well. So just drive the shit out of it.
Yes.
That's what you should do. Thank you. Jack says, shout out to
Canada.
Canada from Vaughan in Vancouver. Love all of you guys. Wish I could donate more. You're a broke student. Thank you for your $5 Canadian. What's that? 16 cents American? I'm just kidding. Also, 2018 GTI or Golf R.
Golf R.
I mean, if you can afford it, Golf
Golf
R.
R, yeah.
The R is better. If you can afford it, get that.
Although the base GTI manual is a very good value.
Yeah, for sure.
But
if
once you
can
get into the top
if you can
trim, like
afford an R, you get the R.
Yeah.
But broke college student, maybe not. Nathan says, Yuri and Jakub, the SVR video encouraged me to find the rev range for infinite pops on my AMG GTS, and now I'm 300% more obnoxious. Loud exhausts.
Yeah.
are
I like
good.
them. Yeah, good.
so
Good job, Nathan.
yeah, so I don't know if you do this or have you tried this? Just tapping the throttle in some cars it'll just keep popping. So like that car,
So if you're on, you just go.
you floor it
Well,
and
they're
then let off.
Different cars
Yeah.
have different techniques to trick the computer into sending more pops out.
Oh yeah, usually I can figure out how to make it do it on command, pretty much.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh,
Because
okay,
we
cool.
did that in a couple videos.
tutorials.
And the
on how to make
yeah,
how
yeah.
to make it obnoxious.
Very
yeah.
specific.
So the SVR was one of them. Actually, both of them. Well, the the F-Type SVR and then the Range
That
Rover
thing
SVR.
is super obnoxious.
Yes.
F-Type SVR.
That-
I hate the wing. Other than that, it's nice.
You can get it without it.
Have you driven a V6S Coupe manual?
No.
That is so great. It's a
probably would be.
BMW Getrag gearbox, so the shifter and pedals feel just like a BMW, like a 3 Series. And it's everything else is, lovely Jaguar. It's fucking great.
It's probably a sweet spot for the whole.
That's going to be really
Yeah.
collectible too because they sold about 8 of them.
Yeah.
So how do you do all the pops in the SVR?
You just you floor it. What is it
You
between
floor
3 and
5,000 and
Yeah.
3,000 RPM. When it's dropping down, you need to tap the pedal, but just enough so that the RPM needle doesn't move at all.
So the car can't go forward at all. It's just enough tap to let the computer
And then-
dump a little bit of fuel.
And then you need to wait for the pop to end and then touch it again. If you hit it too soon, it's like a computer game,
That's
pretty much.
very funny.
It's insanely
That's
loud.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I put 100 octane in my Focus RS. It made the pops louder.
Oh, nice.
Tyler says was just at Radwood, Philly, and saw so many cool 80s and 90s supercars. What would be your Radwood supercars of choice?
Prowler.
Prowler. I mean, Prowler would probably take a trophy.
Prowler
off
with the
ground.
trailer.
Yep.
Yeah.
If
I
you had the
guess-
trailer, you would definitely get a trophy at Radwood.
Yeah, 80s, 90s. Well, all right, Ferrari F40.
Yep. F40 wins. Countach is mine, obviously. I mean, the first person to show up in a Vector though is really going to have it.
It's a Vector.
Oh, fuck off. What's a Vector? Are you serious?
Dude,
That's like
yeah.
the really pointy one. That was.
Dude.
It sounds familiar, but
It's
hang
American
on.
made, right?
It's American made. It's one of the most strange cars of all time. The Vector.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I saw a video on this.
TSN. I mean,
This is
Motoring
the-
TV did a video on it. I
That's
think.
what it probably was.
This is the wonkiest car. Oh, here's the story. The story of when we mostly tested a Vector from Car and Driver. And this car is so weird. It took them, the company, like fucking a decade to develop this thing. The powertrain is a transversely mounted big block Chevy with twin turbos and a 3-speed automatic gearbox.
oh, my God.
Like an old school 3-speed automatic gearbox. It is so absurd. And I think they made, I don't know, 18 of them maybe. And then they actually made a second gen car, believe it or not.
Wow.
The second gen car, they attempted to improve that powertrain, and then they fucking scrapped the whole thing. And they bought Lamborghini Diablo powertrains. And so the second gen was the Vector M12 with the Diablo powertrain, which if you look carefully, you can see.
Yo, that looks really cool.
Wow.
You can see exactly how that went.
I'd probably take that over Prowler, probably.
This, if you showed up in an M12,
I would hope so.
I honestly think they only made about 6 M12s. This was the most famous one, the Yay America.
Oh, my God.
Holy America!
The gold wheels,
And
the
here's
3-spoke.
look here, the interior really gives it away. Got that Lamborghini
Wow.
airbag steering wheel.
Yeah.
Hilarious, right?
Yeah, it just looks like a 90s Dodge or something.
So weird, yeah. So weird. So yeah, the Vector M12 would really win Radwood. All right, couple left. We're done with super chat, so don't add any more from here. Thank you all for participating. Carrie says, after hearing you and Johnny Lieberman on the podcast, I bought a Fiesta ST. Dude, that podcast we did last week, I swear, sold 4 or 5 Fiesta STs.
Probably.
They should fucking get me commissions. Seriously.
Yeah.
$12K for 55,000 miles. Best car I've ever owned. One drive up Mount Laguna. My faith in internet advice to restore it. I'm glad you enjoy your car. Yeah, 12 grand. That's a lot of car for 12 grand. They're very fun. Ricky says, best appreciating investment classic for under 50 grand. I was thinking Lancia Delta Integrale, Alpha 1600s. Any other suggestions?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, under 50 grand.
I think the Lancia is a good
Probably.
good one. I think you could probably get let me think. Under 50. Now you may be able to get a Mondial that works pretty good for under 50.
Oh,
a
yeah.
308 GT4 Dino could be under 50. You can get a Mercedes Cosworth
It's
for under 50.
50 US.
Yeah, US.
Yeah. Buy anything with a manual.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably get an E30 with miles on it for under 50. E30 M3, I mean,
That would be good.
with miles on it. You could get the world's second nicest E46 M3. Those will be valuable, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Or an E92 M3, actually the V8s. I mean, something with a manual and the biggest engine
Exactly.
will always be valuable. Camaro Z28s, like 2015 Camaro Z28s. You can
Oh,
have it
yeah.
in the 30s right now. Those are spectacular.
GT350, would that be? I don't know, American dollars.
It would be close, but I would say it's probably going to be a while before that will go back up, because that's got to go down before it goes back up.
True.
Oh shit! What else can you buy from like? I mean, look, you can get into an air-cooled 911, an SC for under 50. I mean, you know,
That's
SC
pretty
is
safe.
a great long play.
Yeah, I looked at those because they're so cheap right now.
They've softened a little bit.
Okay.
Carreras have held. SCs have softened a little bit. Alphas for sure, like a really nice Alpha Spider, or a GTV, a great Alpha GTV for sure. That's about all I got. Thanks, Ricky. Appreciate your donation. James says, I'm replacing a 2017 MX-5, looking for more space, CarPlay, and fun to drive for under $20,000. Besides Fiesta ST or WRX, what to buy? Under 20.
I don't know the conversion really.
Well, something
Probably-
used.
Like
probably
32
25.
grand?
Probably
Well,
25 Canadian.
Something used.
Yeah,
That's probably
just get
30.
used
I
then.
think that's 30 Canadian. Dude, our
find
dollar
out.
our dollar's not doing very well.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
25, you're right.
26 grand.
Yeah, okay.
So 20, what is 20?
doesn't get you much, does it?
A lightly used FRS, maybe even a new 86.
But they wouldn't have CarPlay until
Yeah,
now.
he wants CarPlay. Oh, that's a challenge. That's not like that's
Just
only
wait,
like
wait
last,
another year and then get something.
I
with
mean,
CarPlay.
can't you get CarPlay in an aftermarket stereo? Like,
Probably.
I have CarPlay in a Clarion stereo.
Yeah,
Yeah, like you can get it.
but there was
I mean,
like I
just
don't
buy
know.
another
If
Miata.
you want an MX-5 with more space, get an 86.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That's pretty much the answer.
And it'll come under that budget.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Or very close to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure it will. Yeah.
Thank you, Derek, for your donation. Andrew says, I'm a fan of both parties. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. I'm glad you enjoy the show. Savage Geese.
Yo.
Why?
This guy's an internet troll.
Why
Don't
has
trust him.
no manufacturer done a toilet option in a premium compact crossover? It's a good question.
It's a
sir.
very good question.
I mean,
don't know.
even because here's why. Even when you have a bus or an RV, it's nice. That's a toilet on it. There's a rule not to shit on the bus. You
Yeah.
have $1 million Prevost.
That's
and
right.
You still have a rule to not shit on it.
But women
Yeah.
need to sit down to pee.
I mean, I think
That's
should,
different.
I think
That's a
Savage
toilet chair.
Geese should build that. Roadkill should build it.
Yeah, some kind of
Featuring
heavy,
Savage Geese.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think you can make a lot of friends having a toilet in your car, but not the kind of friends you want.
exactly.
Thanks, buddy. Last question, Mr. Someone. What do you think about the rumors of the next-gen Mustang going hybrid?
I haven't heard those rumors, but
I've
I
never
mean,
heard
I'm
that.
sure there's still going to be a good Mustang.
I think that if there's a hybrid option, it won't be the only option
Yeah,
for
there's-
sure.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Mustangs are typically 2 generations behind the standard in technology, right? They
Yes.
just got paddle shifters this year, right?
Yeah, and the digital dash like this
they
year, yeah.
just got that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
they're
I think
Mustang-
we'll be fine.
I think that's bullshit.
I want a full
Yeah.
electric Mustang.
No, I want just V8. That's all it needs.
Let me look. Is there rumors?
Oh.
To 2020 Mustang hybrid from Motor Trend. What to expect from Ford's first hybrid pony car?
I mean,
I don't know.
if it's providing all the boost.
Let's see. Ford claims will deliver V8 power and more and torque. Electric motor sandwiched between the gasoline engine. So it'll be a torque fill kind of system.
That's cool.
I'm sure it'll be interesting.
I mean,
Hopefully, it gets hybrid-looking wheels.
Oh God, no.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, right. There's some dish.
Yeah,
wheels, right?
yeah,
I
fans.
I don't want one.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, like Mustangs, they're meant to be simple cars, right? Like,
Yeah.
But like, they're both spectrums now. Like, you get the eco ones and you get the fast ones, like really fast ones too.
Yeah,
Mustangs,
but
can
they're
be
still
for-
simple.
but they can be for everyone.
Yeah,
And
yeah. It won't be the only option.
yeah,
yeah.
It'll be probably to get around some kind of specific like UK gas guzzler, you know,
Right.
London tax or congestion tax or something like that. But like in the UK, they sell a bunch of V8 Mustangs.
Oh yeah.
Like a bunch.
They're excited about it
Yeah.
because now they have them, right?
Yeah.
As of what 2015, I think.
Yeah.
The newest.
Rory Reid drives one.
yeah.
Oh,
Top Gear.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he drives. I think it's yellow. I mean, he's all about it.
That's pretty
And Chris
sick.
Harris has a fucking Z28. A 2015
Yeah, that's
Z28.
right.
I think it's one of like 3 in England.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like us buying like Jags, right? Like,
Well, or us importing Skylines.
yes,
You know what I mean? That's what I think it's more like. Oh, speaking of which, I would like to end this. Thank you for super chatting, everybody. I really appreciate that. I'm going to close down the super chat now. We're going to get out of here with. I want to know what the, you guys have a 15-year import law. We have a 25-year import law. So, what is the state of the JDM scene in Toronto?
Great.
You see a lot of that stuff.
Yes, there's a lot of right-hand drive. Yeah, like Skylines.
We've always seen lots of Skylines, lots of
MR2s, Supras, tons of that stuff. We've always had that. I love it. I do want to own one because I want a Supra, but the left-hand drive turbos are priced way out of anything.
They're crazy.
The right-hand drive ones are still relatively reasonable, so I
Yeah.
do want to pick one of those up in the next couple of years. But
I think
Having driven a bunch of both, I will recommend Skyline over Supra.
I know, I love the looks of the Supra.
Hey, man, I'm not going
That's
to talk
it.
you out of it. If
And
you
like-
love what you love, I'm not going to try and tell you not to do it.
2JZ, you just hear
Oh,
those
it's a
words.
great engine,
I
great
know.
engine, great
but
engine.
RB26, same thing.
I had a Skyline for like 8 months. I only sold it because someone offered me a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
And I absolutely loved it. It was fantastic to drive. It felt so advanced for a 1990. It felt all. Yeah, it was a
R32.
It was a 32.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's all we could have here.
Right.
And so it felt like a fucking like a brand new BMW 335 or something. It was smooth and powerful. It was really nice.
But we
Yeah.
got to drive the right-hand drive Type R, Civic Type
Yeah,
R
the
last
original
year.
Civic Type
Oh,
R.
the
Right,
old
right
one.
before
Yeah.
we got invited, right before we went to the new
Launch.
Type R event.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. And I didn't really know what VTEC was
Oh, dude, like
until then.
like real VTEC,
Yeah,
like
'cause I was shifting
9,000.
When
early.
it's like an on-off switch.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, why do people like this car so much? And Jacob's like, just
He's shifting at 6. I'm like, dude,
You're not
9
even in it.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not even in
or
it,
8
bro.
or whatever it is. Yeah.
I always wanted to find a way to reprogram VTEC to come in like 4.
I think aftermarket tuners can do that.
Can
I
you?
think so.
I thought there was like a reason they didn't. Like it
I
was
don't know.
bad for something, but I don't know. If there's a way to do that,
But
for
it'll
sure
be
that's
fun.
the move.
I feel like you can, but it might not be beneficial.
Yeah.
At least to get the sound.
Yeah. No, my friend Sam Smith has an Integra Type R.
Oh,
like a
yeah, okay.
98. He's coming down to LA in a couple weeks. I'm
Nice.
going, and I'm very excited. The new Civic Type R was great.
yeah,
It's amazing.
Great
yeah.
I really like that.
That's
Great car.
One of our favorite hatches.
Yeah,
like,
it's a really, really good car. I'm a fan. It doesn't need the 20-inch wheels.
Yeah, I could
18s and
see
some
that.
Sidewall.
Do you like the looks? Because I like it.
I don't like hate it. It's not really for me. I think it's a little shreddery, but it's fine. I don't like the wheels. I think to have 20-inch wheels in a car like that is unnecessary.
I think I saw some white wheels on it. I really like the look of that.
Yeah,
on a white.
Oh.
some Mugans.
they did like a UK special edition or something like that where you can get white wheels and stuff.
Yeah, I have white wheels on my Focus RS right now. I didn't think I would like them, but I did.
They look cool because
They
they
do
look like
look-
rally wheels.
it does look- yeah,
That's
those
why I
are
like them
rally
too. Yeah.
Well, Jacob, Yuri, that was a pleasure. I'm so glad we got to do this.
Yo,
Thanks
thanks
for
for
having
having
us.
us.
Thank you for coming down. The chairs are open anytime you guys are back in LA. I would love to have you, whether it's you're on a press launch or your own dime, of course. Follow the Straight Pipes on Instagram. Of course, the Straight Pipes on YouTube. Subscribe, even though I'm not. I'm subscribed to like 4 people. Give
It's
me a
all
fucking
good.
break.
It's hard
Yeah,
to
yeah.
watch other car reviews when you do car reviews.
Yeah, and now that I know you guys, like, I don't need to watch your reviews. Like, I'll just talk to you about the cars.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's what, like, people are like, what do you mean you don't watch Motor Trend? I was like, I text Johnny. Like,
Yeah,
I go,
yeah.
I go, oh, you drove that? Cool. Yeah, cool. Like, that's how that goes. Like, you know,
Yeah.
and we all, you know, we know how the sausage is made. We get it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Oh, once we're off the fucking air, you're going to tell me what that fucking rig is. I'm not going to steal it. I've abandoned.
Will we?
I have fully abandoned.
You have to promise
production.
not to steal
I'm not
it.
gonna steal your rig. I'm not a stealer. I respect people's space. I let them have their space. I don't even get mad when people steal my shit. Fucking Motor Trend stole my one takes idea.
Really?
Yeah.
They're doing a.
They don't call it that, but they call it like quick drives or something, and
Oh.
it's picture in picture. It's exactly the same thing.
That's funny.
And Carlos Lago, before he left Motor Trend, came on the fucking show and admitted they did and apologized.
We were gonna ask you when we were down here because we drove the Kona Electric yesterday.
Yeah.
We were gonna ask you if we could just, in honor of being on the show, could we do a one take?
Yeah.
We didn't do it.
Oh, you can.
But-
I give you permission. Do one. You have an endorsement. Go ahead.
Next time we're here in the canyons,
Yeah,
it would just
go
make
ahead.
more sense.
Well, next time you come and you're not in a press launch, like you just do one in one of my cars or something.
oh, that'd be fun.
Not the Countach.
Yeah. No.
It's actually there's a real serious insurance thing with that where no
Oh,
one can
Yeah.
drive.
I wouldn't want
I
to.
wouldn't. Yeah, it's like
We can go for a ride. But,
yeah, you're
but
driving. Like, I don't want to wreck it.
It's an experience. It's really an experience to be.
I'm excited to see that.
Wow, Yuri and Jakub from the Straight Pipes. That was a great show, boys. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for
Enjoy
having
the
us.
Volvo. Get the Polestar.
Yeah, we
Volvo
will.
press launch. And our Santa Ana wins here in LA. All right, the Smoking Tire Podcast is powered by Shout Engine. Leave us a review on iTunes to keep us high in the rankings. Right now, the Smoking Tire Podcast is the #1 automotive podcast by episode downloads, which is fantastic. Love hearing that. Those fucking Car Talk guys uploaded 3,000 episodes at once. It was a big radio show here in LA and or in America, and they uploaded 3,000 episodes at once when they retired as a podcast. So by volume, we will never pass them. But on any given week, the Smoking Tire has 6 or 7 of the top 10 most downloaded automotive podcast episodes. So that's because you guys vote us with your likes and your comments on iTunes. So yeah, we're powered by Shout Engine. Get your own damn podcast at shoutengine.com. It's easy. You just need a microphone, a connection to the internet, which thank God we had today, and something to say. See you guys next week. Goodbye.